quick announcement before we get into the show. Number one, rumble.com/freshandfit. As y'all know, we're probably going to get canceled any day now. So you guys, especially after the last podcast, talking about them boys, if you know what I'm saying. So make sure you guys like the video. Make sure you guys like the video on your way in because there's already 2,000 plus y'all in here. And also subscribe to the channel and check us out on rumble.com/freshfit. Go follow us over there because we're probably going to have to go to Rumble later on in the show. And Rumble is the future. So also check us out on freshfit.locals.com, guys. As you guys know, we post all the behind-the-scenes content there. The Frank Castles, are they up?
Still uploading.
They're still uploading?
Bro, it's 4 minutes.
God damn. Okay.
I don't know why it's taking so long, though.
Well, hey, all the Frank Castles from the other night are going to be uploaded. So if you guys want to see me kick out Rosa Parks, go ahead and check it out on freshfit.locals.com. All right? Also...
Hold on, we're not going to get past that.
Black History Month is over, bro.
Yeah.
It's over.
It's over. And then also, guys, check us out on Megaphone. If you guys want to get the audio version of the podcast, make sure to check us out over there on Megaphone. Just wear headphones when you're listening to us so you don't lose your job or get in trouble with HR and get called in by some, purple-haired, short-haired feminist that fires you. Also, get the merch. freshfitpodcaststore.com, guys. All the hoodies, T-shirts, and the slogans you guys have come to learn and love are over there, to include the new shirt, Chris is a Bum. You guys been asking for it for a bit, but the Chris is a Bum shirt is live right now.
Yo, I have not seen anyone wear it, bro. Wear it and tag us.
Wear it and tag us. I will 100% repost it.
On my page.
Yeah.
My personal page.
Can we pull it up real fast?
All right.
Yeah, he's been ducking it.
He's like, yes.
He's
No
like,
more promotion?
Yeah, no more promotion. No, y'all got to go ahead and get it. Now, I know some of you guys complain, oh, yo, it's $45.99. Yes, because we don't want bums wearing it.
Facts.
So go ahead and get the goddamn shirt. Chris is a Bum, freshfitpodcaststore.com. Yeah, no one is safe. No one is safe. But don't worry, the Myron is a terror shirt is going to come soon as well. Don't worry. Okay?
Chris is the richest bum right now.
All right. Okay, here we go. Where is it? Boom, there it is right there, guys. $44.99. All right, Chris is a Bum. That's him on the bench sleeping. Go check it out, guys. Get the shirt right now in stores, and it's live. Also,
man.
Guys, subscribe to our other YouTube channel. It's called Fresh and Fit Clips. As you guys know, we post 6 clips on there per day, 8 shorts per day. No one's pumping out more content than we are. We upped it to 8 shorts. So, yeah, check us out over there, man. If you don't got time to watch a full pod, get the best version, bite-sized portions of the show. We're trying to get this channel to 1 million subscribers. It's getting almost 40 million views a month right now.
Yeah.
But almost 80% of you guys are not subscribed. So stop being ninja watchers. Don't forget to subscribe to that channel as well, man. Ain't nobody putting out as much content as us. And as y'all can see right there in the thumbnail, Lasan Lobby and fucking H3.
And this
L3.
is from our Dubai trip as well. The one that Chris should pull up.
And I'm going to go back to Dubai, guys, next Wednesday. So we'll probably have a show Monday and Tuesday for y'all next week. We're going to do some interviews out there. I got some events planned. So it's going to be lit. Also, guys, check out Fresh the Vlog.
Guys, for behind the scenes, man, check out the vlog channel. Went to Dubai. It was an awesome time over there. But more importantly, I just started my own network called CEO Network. It's like, for example, a secret society. Join to find out what it's really about. And we're going to cover networking as well as success. All the behind the scenes you want to know.
Join the Illuminati.
And my personal referrals of people who are successful, millionaires, billionaires, all in there, guys, for you guys to check out. Go support me and the group. We got you guys. Cool.
And then, guys, check me out on Fedit. As you guys know, I'm breaking down criminal cases on there. Used to be a special agent of Homeland. The video I'm going to drop tomorrow is the Green River Killer. If you guys like serial killers, go ahead and check that one out. This guy had the second most confirmed kills in U.S. history behind Samuel Little. So that's more than Ted Bundy, John Wayne Gacy, Jeffrey Dahmer, which I covered all those guys as well. So go check it out, Fedit 1811. And then the last video I dropped was the one on K Flock. As you guys know, he just got federally indicted for RICO. Damn. So I went ahead and broke down the RICO indictment line by line and what he's actually looking at and the chances of him actually beating that case for the murder that they hit him with. But yeah, 1811. Oh, bro. Yeah. It's not looking too good, man.
Looking sturdy?
Yeah, it's looking very sturdy for the feds.
Damn.
Not for him. Oh, and then also, guys, book is in stores right now. #1 bestseller, Why Women Deserve Less, on Amazon right now. Literally #1 across 3 different platforms. Okay, it's #1 in dating, #1 in intersexual dynamics, etc. Go get the book. It's out in hardcover, Kindle.
Face, I was like, why am I here right now?
Gotcha. Yeah, no, did you? Welcome to the Misogyny Podcast. No, just kidding. Guys, #1 bestseller. I'm not capping.
Yeah.
It's on Kindle, hardcover, paperback. Go ahead and get it, guys. Audible is coming very soon. I actually narrated myself. It's probably going to be out within the next few weeks or so. The thing is I'm waiting for Audible to approve it, but it's done. It's uploaded. We're just waiting for them to give us the green.
Nice.
So we'll see what happens. But go ahead and get the book. The book's short, only 86 pages, because of course women deserve less. So go ahead and check out that book. It's going to teach you to not be
#1 bestseller.
#1 bestseller, bro. Okay.
And Chris.
And ladies, DM me on Instagram. Make sure if you want to come to the streets. Facts. If you want to come to the show, ladies, please don't send me an essay. Look at this shit.
Nah,
What the fuck?
That's wild.
She writing a thesis.
Yo,
She wrote a whole essay.
College
Bro.
essay.
Guys,
Paper?
testimony.
I am not gonna read this shit.
That's a
Don't
whole
send me your-
dissertation.
like,
Right, the dissertation.
and the thing is, it's like,
Shout out to Chris not showing her profile.
No,
Thank
yeah,
God, bro. Thank God, bro.
bro.
See, there's not so much misogyny here after all.
Yeah, facts. Anyways, ladies, let's DM me RNC Potson. All other accounts are fake, all right? I know what's going on, chat. You know, the fake accounts, they're fake. Aaron C. Poxon, no 2 N's, no, underscores, no, anything crazy. No dots.
And
All right.
look, we know Chris is a bum, but we never asked you for money up front.
Yeah.
You asked you to order food, extra food, and take it home. That's what I'll do.
No crypto shit, all right?
Yeah.
Ladies, if you DM that page and then he's asked you to come pull up at some random spot, please don't do it.
Yeah, it's not him.
Yeah,
Guys, just so you know, because there's a lot of scammer accounts, man. Mine is Unplugged Fit, Fresh Prince CEO.
Yeah.
Okay, they're verified accounts, and then Fresh and Fit Podcast are the 3 official ones. And then Aaron C. Poxon, we have to get him verified at some point too. But yeah, guys, don't listen to anyone else that isn't a verified account, pretty much, or Aaron C. Poxon.
Yeah.
All right,
Facts.
they're all scammers. Cool.
Do you know the way?
Do you know the
Oh.
way?
Oh yeah, it was a terrible joke. But,
Okay.
Okay.
All right,
We tried.
ladies on the panel, give us your name, your age, what you do for a living, dating status, and if you want to, of course,
Your body count.
and we'll start right here.
Hi guys, I'm Rachel. I am 24 years old. I work as a cocktail waitress in a gentleman's club.
You want to say which one it is or no?
I'll say it. Booby trap Pompano.
Pompano.
Booby trap
What's a
Pompano.
Pompano?
I didn't even know they had one up there.
Yeah, it's a
Okay.
little bit more classy, so to speak.
Okay, where are you from?
I'm from Florida, Broward County.
Okay. And then what's your highest education level completed?
I had some college.
Okay, so high school.
Some.
And then what's your status? Single relationship, sugar
Single.
daddy, complicated.
Single.
Wait, single?
I am
Single or
single.
single AF?
Single.
Okay.
Okay.
Single.
Single.
What about you?
Hey,
Hey
hi guys.
y'all.
Oh, God. Hi guys, my name is Unique.
Unique?
Okay, yes,
Are you actually unique?
yes. So I believe so. Okay, I'm
All right.
26 years old.
Where are you from?
Philly,
Okay. Do you live in Miami now or just visiting?
just visiting.
Okay.
Born
do you
and
do for work?
raised in a playground.
Okay, I work as a caregiver and I have a podcast. So subscribe to my
Okay.
channel.
Unique Talks podcast. Okay.
Okay.
Yes, Unique Talks podcast. Yep.
You're a caregiver. So are you like a nanny or an au pair or?
Home health care.
Okay.
So yeah.
Like for old people?
Mhm.
So you work at a hospice?
Yes.
Oh, some nurse?
Oh God.
I'll say more along the lines of maybe probably a CNA.
Yeah.
Okay.
Mhm.
And then what's your highest education level completed?
High school.
Okay, cool. And then relationship
Unfortunately.
status?
Single.
Okay. Cool. What about you?
Hey, I go by Nat. My birthday is actually at 12 o'clock, so I'm 29 on till 12.
Oh, shit, you about to turn 30 tonight?
Yeah, absolutely. 30. I know the
Oh.
skincare doesn't make me look like it, but yeah, I'm there.
Oh, no, where you
And
from?
We can tell.
I'm from the Bronx. I live in Orlando, Florida
New York.
currently. I also have a podcast, The Culture Digest. Besides that, I actually work for Apple from home. So yeah, I'm one of the lucky ones. Don't hate.
Okay.
And
Highest education level completed?
bachelor, thank you.
Okay. BA and what?
What?
A BA and what?
Business administration.
Okay.
Wait, what's your podcast name?
The Culture Digest.
Nice.
Thank you.
Digest.
And then where'd you get your undergrad from?
Oh, Valencia.
Valencia?
Valencia and UCF.
Okay.
I started off with Valencia and went to UCF.
Okay. Cool. And then what's your status?
Undecided.
Well,
again?
Huh?
yeah, well,
Come again?
well, I'll just single, I guess.
Undecided.
What is that?
Single?
mean?
People think that we're in a relationship, but I don't.
Complicated.
So undecided.
So you're the boss.
I make the decision. That doesn't make me the boss all the time.
That is by definition the boss.
He's your
No,
leader.
no, it's not.
Who runs the relationship? You or him?
Which one? No, I'm just
Wow,
kidding.
you balling.
I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
I'm
Oh
just
my
gonna
God,
put-
I'm trolling. Listen, I'm getting it out the way before y'all get me because I saw y'all clips. So,
TikTok.
Yeah. So, so what is it? Is it single?
it's
Is it,
undecided.
all right. I'm just gonna put
Complicated.
streets here. All right.
Okay.
Fantastic.
No,
Okay.
put back alley.
Back alley.
Okay.
All right. What about you?
Hi, I'm Celine. I'm 26. I'm from Orlando, Florida. I'm a model and an esthetician.
Okay. Highest education level completed?
I mean, I got a certification course, osteology,
Okay. So be okay.
and an AA, but
Okay. And then what's your relationship status?
I'm taken.
Okay. How long y'all been together?
5 years altogether,
Oh shit.
Ooh.
but
good.
not like back to
Damn.
back.
Hold on, you married?
Oh, y'all had breaks?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
Oh.
She belongs to the street.
Who initiated those breakups?
No, we both did. It was
Stop the
mutual.
cap.
There's no such thing as a mutual breakup. There's always one party that initiates it,
I
and then
guess-
the other one just agrees reluctantly, typically.
Okay, you're right, because I did say let's break up, and he agreed to it.
Okay. All right. There you go. The truth always comes out. All right. What about you?
Hi, my name's Lavish, or my name's Lee, but everybody calls me Lavish.
Is that your government name?
My government name's Leanne.
Oh, okay. Okay. I was about to say. Okay. How old are
Social?
you?
I am 34.
Wait, 34?
Okay. Where are you from?
I'm from Miami, born and raised. North
Okay.
Miami Beach.
And then what do you do for work?
I do hair and makeup.
Okay. And what's your highest education level completed?
I did
High school?
I did college for a little bit. I got my associates in
Okay.
business.
Associates in
and-
business?
Yeah, and I
Okay.
have a cosmetology license. So I went to beauty school.
Okay.
Mhm.
And then relationship status?
She belongs to the street.
Single. Single. for now.
Single? Okay.
Mhm.
And she's also the winner of Steve Will Do It's chef competition. She won the competition on Rumble. Shout out to her.
Oh, really?
She won
Wait,
30K.
hold
Oh, shit.
Hey, 30K.
Shout out to Steve Will Do It.
Congratulations.
Okay.
There you go.
Wait, so you had like a cookie competition?
Yeah, he had an older couple, you, and then a professional chef, and she won out of everybody. So shout out to her.
Oh,
Nice.
Yeah. Okay. What was the winning dish? What did you make?
I made a steak. It was a ribeye steak, asparagus, and I made some Spanish rice, some white rice.
Oh, she knows how to
White
throw down.
pea, Yep.
Damn,
There
I
you
guess
go.
she must have competed a bunch of against a bunch of white girls. They didn't season the chicken, and she was like, they didn't season the chicken, and she just smoked them. All right, what about you?
So my name is Elianis. I'm 21. I am
21.
from I'm from Puerto Rico, and I currently live in Atlanta, Georgia.
Oh shit.
Okay.
Wait, so
She belongs to the
what
street.
brought you here?
Vacation, but
Ah,
I'm moving here in May.
that's a red flag.
Okay.
ATL, man.
All right. What do you do for work?
I currently work at a hospital as a patient care technician.
Okay. And then is that a fancy way of saying nurse or
Yeah,
CNA?
it's a nurse, man.
Yeah,
Yeah, as a
CNA,
nurse, yeah.
whatever.
It's all making sense now. Came to Miami, nurse. I'm telling you guys, man. Red flag.
All right.
ATL.
What do you do? What's your highest education level completed?
Associate's degree.
Okay.
I'm
and-
still in school though.
Okay. Are you pursuing your bachelor's?
Yes.
In what?
I'm trying to be a dentist.
Okay.
So
All right. So you're planning to go to dental school after?
yes,
All right. And then what's your relationship status?
single as fuck.
Yeah, of course.
Here you go.
Did you just get out of a relationship or something?
I did.
Oh, shit.
Almost a year ago. Well, a year ago.
Oh, that was a while ago. Who
Wait.
initiated the breakup? You or him?
Tyrone.
Me, because apparently he fucked my best friend.
Hey,
Wow.
he cheated on you? See, boss, we up.
He did.
No way.
Multiple times, actually.
What? Are you? Nah, you messing up, man.
Wait. Question.
I don't know what the fuck he was smoking, but
So, a question. Was he black?
he was mixed
It was black.
with a whole bunch of stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's why you went wrong.
All right. Fantastic. What about you?
Hi, my name is Corinne.
Hey y'all.
I'm 26.
thought your name was Lee.
My middle name is Leanne. People call me Leanne because they usually can't pronounce my first name.
Okay.
So, yeah. My name is Corinne. I'm 26. I'm from Queens, New York, and
What do you do for work?
I am a truck driver.
Oh, shit.
Wow.
Shraggy?
Bro.
Wait, what?
Wait, what?
Okay. All right.
Wait, vroom.
Beep beep.
Yeah.
So you have your CDL and everything.
Yes, I do for 2 years now. So,
All right. That's pretty sweet, man.
um,
That's sweet. Her driving a truck?
No, I mean, as in like
Oh, okay.
women never have that job. So that's rare. That's like this. I have
no,
so many
that's
questions.
true though.
I have so many questions.
That's
That's
crazy.
How many female truck drivers do you know?
Not a lot.
None, right? Okay.
I mean, I see some like on YouTube that like have YouTube vlogs and stuff,
Yeah.
but not a lot. Probably like
That's how
less
rare it
than
is. When you're a
handful.
female truck driver, you can make a YouTube channel on it.
That shit blew up, man.
They must pay you a lot, huh?
Yeah.
Yes, they do.
Yeah, they make
All
six
right.
figures. It's a good gig, man, and
Very
it's
nice.
needed too. It's never gonna you need to drive food around, so you know what I
Yeah.
mean. It's a infrastructure type job.
Yeah.
All right, cool. And what's your highest education level completed?
I'm currently attending Georgia State University to get my bachelor's in philosophy.
Okay, that's a useless degree, but fantastic. All right, and then and you're pursuing your bachelor's right now. And then what's your status?
Single.
Okay,
I mean, she's always on the road, so I mean,
yeah, married to the streets, literally.
Yeah,
All right. All right. What about you? Welcome back.
Hey, thank you. So my name is Tiffany Fox. God damn it, Aaron. Always doing that. My name is Tiffany Fox, and I'm 30 for now.
Okay. Where are you from?
Originally Los Angeles, California.
Okay. What do you do for work?
I'm an international Peace star.
Okay. She means porn, guys. Okay.
I don't know if I could say it or not.
Nah, you okay? If we say it one time, it's not that big a deal.
Okay.
All right. And then what's your highest education level completed?
Some college.
Okay, the School of Hard Cocks. Fantastic.
Pretty
And then what's your relationship status?
I actually started talking to somebody.
nice. How long now?
Met him at your party, actually.
Shrek?
Oh,
Oh
I
my
remember.
God. Stop.
Okay.
No, don't call him out. He wants to be anonymous.
Anonymous.
Morpheus.
Wait, anonymous?
You know what? Leave me
Phenomena.
alone. I
Phenomena.
Okay. Well, I wish you the best.
Yeah.
But what the fuck?
I'll put single/talking. Okay.
yeah, that
Fantastic.
works. Whatever
All right.
works for you, man.
What about you?
My name's Alex. I am a California girl just visiting. So
What part of California you from?
NorCal, so San Francisco.
Oh, San Fran. Okay.
Yeah.
How old are you?
I'm 25.
Okay.
Yeah.
Man, is it as bad as they say with homeless people and poop all over the place?
Oh my God,
yeah.
everything smells like piss.
Damn.
Yeah, everything smells
San
like
Fran
piss.
is wow.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Okay. And then what do you do for work?
I'm in tech sales. Pretty much everyone in San Francisco works in tech. Like if you meet someone who's an interior designer, you're like, whoa, how cool.
Pretty much is your field, I'm assuming, is probably male dominated, or there's a good amount of women.
There's a good amount of women where
Okay.
we definitely.
Well, it's sales though, right?
Yeah, sales.
Yeah, sales.
Okay, all
Yeah,
right.
you know, we're talkative, we're flirty, we have the smile.
Okay. Highest education level completed.
I have my bachelor's in psychology with a concentration in behavioral analysis.
Cool.
Yeah.
And then what's your relationship status?
It's officially single.
Officially.
Okay. So you just broke up with your guy?
No, I've been single for about a year. My ex actually lived in Miami, so this is my first time back since that breakup.
Wait, so you didn't give him like a visit?
No.
So what year?
Oh, so my girls are coming from California. They land at midnight tonight.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
So we're gonna go out on the
Go crazy.
town.
Oh,
Yeah,
that's
girls
right.
trip, all
Okay.
single
Girls trip.
ladies.
Oh,
Yeah. So I'm a little confused. So you were single for a year, but now you're officially saying it's single?
No, I'm just saying like my title is single, but you know, I mean, I'm talking, I'm dating, I'm doing my thing.
Translation: she was fucking some dudes. All right, fantastic. All right.
Whatever works.
I love how women like to sugarcoat everything. But okay, cool. Let's go ahead and hit the chats. Wyatt goes, most money a guy spent on you and still got no pum pum. Oh, that's actually not bad.
pretty good one.
All right, go ahead. We'll start here and then work our way. What's the most amount of money a guy spent on you and didn't get box?
Ooh, probably like 2K.
Okay, what do you do?
Bought a bottle, massage, Vegas. But
He flew you out there too?
Vegas trip. No, I met him out there.
Okay.
So I was like, it was my friend's 21st birthday, and I wasn't 21. I tried to use a fake ID, did not get in. And then I was just smoking my vape. He smelled it, was like, "What are you doing here?" Like, and I didn't want to tell him I was underage, so I told him my purse got stolen. And he was like, "Poor you. Here's $300, and here's my room key. Charge whatever you want to it." So I got a facial, I got a scalp massage. Yeah, and then I just did.
Wow.
Yeah.
So you had zero interest in hooking up with him. You just were like, fuck it, I'll get some money.
Oh yeah, no, not at all. He was this really like short Indian man, and his last name was on the card. When I went to the spa, I was like, "Yeah, I'm Mrs. Sid."
She left that hotel and said, "Thank you, come again, come again."
It's me, come again.
Hey, guys, this is why women deserve less, so they don't fucking go ahead and steal your shit. Okay, so
That's a free 2K.
Okay, what about you?
She don't mean the video game.
So I had a guy try to impress me working in the last industry I've worked with, and it wasn't really money that he tried giving me. It was flowers. The Kind you smoke.
Oh.
So that was my last industry, and he tried to give me a large amount of it, and he wanted to take me out to dinner.
How much was it worth?
It was about $1,500. It was a pound.
Damn.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Pound, just a pound?
Yeah, he was trying to give me a pee, and then he wanted to take me out to dinner, and I'm just like, well, thanks for the greens, but no thank you.
Okay.
Free weed.
I still took his shit.
All right. Cool. What about you? What's the most the guy's ever spent on you and got no sex?
I don't know if it counts, but like this one guy, he was kind of stalking me because like I talked to him for like a while, and then he was like, no. And so I stopped talking to him, like blocked him, and he sent like this huge bouquet of like flowers and stuff to my apartment.
Okay.
And
Wait,
like some other
How
stuff.
do you know where you live?
I really don't know because I did not give him my address. So
He was
I
stalking her
also,
fresh.
yeah, he was like a legit
He
like
followed you.
crazy
Yeah.
stalker. Yeah.
Damn.
Okay. How much do you think that bouquet was worth?
It was like one of the really big fancy ones, so probably like $300 or $400.
Okay. What about you?
Around like 2K.
And what was that?
He bought me an Apple computer.
Oh shit.
Wait, where's he now?
Gone.
Gone.
How'd you meet him?
Don't cap. You know how you met him. You know how you met him.
He was a friend.
Like, what do you mean by friend? Like friend as in like y'all went to school together and you're just friends on him, or like just some dude you met at one random place?
Yeah, so he wanted to get with me and I didn't, and I really needed a new laptop.
Wait, how'd you meet him though?
School.
Okay. All right.
Yeah, so he wanted to get with me. I didn't want to get with him, and I needed a new laptop.
Mm-hmm.
So
You said, "Hey, can I get a laptop?"
yeah,
And then he said, "Sure." And then he probably tried to collect after, and what'd you do?
dip.
Okay. You just blocked him on everything?
I sure did.
So notice, right? The guy that was giving you everything, pretty much, you dipped on. The
It's
guy
because
that
I don't like nice guys.
cheating on you.
You know, you have to be a little bad.
That's kind
You
This
like
is
that?
why women deserve less, guys. I'm telling y'all, man. They like it when you give them less,
Hey,
bro.
Bad boys, man. They're like bad boys.
Holy.
Okay.
Okay. What about you?
Do I have to disclose the amount?
That's the whole
That-
purpose of the
Ooh,
question.
that'd be great.
That was the purpose of the question, yes.
All right.
What was the amount that he gave you?
We're just gonna round it down to 10K.
10K! I was waiting for the big boy numbers to come in. All right.
Holy.
What did he do? He took you on a grand
So-
trip or what?
No, actually, one of my friends supports her lifestyle by sugar daddies.
Uh-huh.
And she introduced me to one of her sugar daddies through phone, actually.
Mhm.
And he wanted to take me out on a date. So I told him it was going to be $500 just to take me on a date. He paid me. And I went on the date.
How was it?
During the date, it was cool. We just went to brunch at Mila. It was cool. And
Some slight.
during the date, yeah, he bought me a first class ticket to New York. So he told me he wanted me to go out to New York, put me up in a bomb ass suite overlooking the, over the city, Times Square, the whole works, everything. And when he was there, it looks like he actually had another girl that he flew out at the same time. Probably got
My
dates mixed
nigga.
up.
My nigga.
And he only met with me one time during
My
lunch.
nigga. He
That was
smashed.
it. And I guess he spent most of the time with the other girl, which I was happy because I did not want to do anything with him. And he basically cashed out me $1,000 every day.
What?
Yeah.
Wait.
So when I got back to Miami, I had, enough money to get my car and, pay a lot of bills. And yeah,
And then
With no smashing?
no smashing.
no smashing.
Not even a kiss.
No need kiss.
Nope.
Your friend that has him as a sugar daddy, was she smashing him? Yeah, right.
No, he actually is
Stop the cap.
financial domination. It's called the financial domination. So
What's his
he
number?
likes when women,
Like a pay pig.
pretty much harass him for money. He gets off on that.
A pay pick.
He gets off on
What
being,
the f-
being abused physically. So my friend, she identifies as a female. She's not a female. So she
never smashed.
She never smashed, but she smashes them upside the head with things.
That is so
Wait,
Relax.
So, yeah,
Hold on, hold
That's
on.
a kiss.
So it's not a girl?
she identifies as a girl.
Holy. This is getting so twisted, bro. So it's really a dude. What the fuck? Yo, say it ain't so. Them boys
But
wild.
the man
Where'd all them hats
the
come
sugar
from?
daddy is straight. He does not have sex with her. He just, he gets off on certain things that she does.
I'm sure we
Or
can
in this
talk
case,
about
it does.
Okay.
Okay, maybe not capping.
Yeah. That's pretty real, bro. That's pretty real. Sheesh.
Oh,
God.
oh
Okay.
God.
God
Okay.
damn.
Well, thank you for confirming that girls live life on easy mode. I've been saying it for a minute.
That was
shout
a
out to our
one-time
boy,
thing. That was a
the Court
one-time
Wilshire Gaming in the fucking house.
Come on, man.
He goes, what should be an icy name our baby?
What? I see you want another kid? He's willing to give it to you. Shit.
Mr. Freeze Jr., I guess. I'll go there.
DSG baby.
Yeah. Okay. So 10K full trip. So you only got. How much did you actually get from it? He spent 10,000 on everything, but
No,
like,
I received at least 10K.
oh, you received 10K during your stay.
On
That does
top
not
of
account
all
for all
the-
that he spent to get you up there.
Right.
Okay, so
That nigga-
probably first class New York hotel by the Times Square.
At
easily
least
20,
25,
at least
20K.
20, yeah, easily.
That nigga balling for no
Damn.
reason.
Okay, what does he do?
I'm not sure, but his last name is Ferrari.
Man, you already know he one of them boys. All right, we'll just move on. We ain't on Rumble yet. All right, what about you? What's the most amount of guys spent on you?
I don't really have like a set number where I felt like obligated to sleep with someone and they spent money on me.
No, what's the most that? No. The question is, what's the most the guys ever spent on you, and you didn't sleep
And you
with
didn't do it, yeah.
It could be he took you on an extravagant date that cost $1,000.
Or
You
like
ain't
free
smashing.
food, Wendy's,
Or
I don't know.
He flew you somewhere and
Taco
you ain't
Bell?
smash. I don't know.
No one told me out, but I had a friend and he was like obsessed with me and he'd buy me gifts and like send them to my house like monogrammed. Like if he wore polos, he'd like monogram my name on a polo and have it mailed to my house.
fine.
Okay.
He wore Oakley's, mailed it to my house. Like,
Okay. So how much did he spend on all this? We would say roughly.
he bought me a gift every day. It was crazy.
Every day.
What the?
For how long?
For how long?
Probably like 2 months. And I cut our friendship off because I was like, it's too much. I feel bad.
So
but-
every day for 60 days, you got a gift.
Yeah, he'd order me Uber Eats when I was sick.
Okay. So
It
how
was
much would you say
nice.
roughly he was spending on you with these gifts and stuff a day? $100 maybe?
Yeah.
So like 2K?
No, more than that. 100 times 60.
Not a day. though,
Man.
but-
6,000?
Yeah, $6,000 roughly. Would that be
Yeah.
fair?
Yeah.
Damn. Okay.
I felt
All right.
bad.
What about? But you ain't fuck him though. You ain't feel
No,
that
you
bad.
didn't, man.
You ain't feel that bad.
That's something you just
Hey,
hand
this goes to
out.
show, being nice gets you nowhere, bro.
Yeah, bro,
Being nice
bro.
is like an L.
No.
Listen,
You just
listen.
nigga, what? Don't do that.
Yeah.
You just dug that nigga.
Yeah. All right. What about you?
What about you?
And here I am to dispute that because before I give the number up, I totally would fuck this guy. That's why I said undecided. So I've had a guy literally been cash apping me, zelling me, etc. for the last year. He paid for like a $4,000 trip to the Bahamas. Like I could, if I had to round out the number, it would definitely be like over 20. And this is an ongoing situation. Like he just called me while I was here. The only
Have y'all
reason
ever met in person?
No. I have like FaceTime with him, so I know he's a real guy. He looks good. He doesn't smoke. He doesn't drink. Like I would totally fuck him. So I want to dispute that about not being nice because you know where, because I actually want to marry him, but he's super busy and like I never get to see him. He's talking about flying out this week.
The question is,
So let's see.
Does he want to fuck you?
He is older, so I'm not sure that is. I mean, of course he does. Look how much money he's spending. Why would he? Why would he spend all that money if he didn't?
Like spending money.
No, I don't think so. I don't think that applies.
Yo, if a nigga wants to smash for free, he paying money. He definitely want to smash if he wanted to.
I honestly think like his age. I think it's his age. I think that something might like not be quite right.
Is he 60?
I'm sorry if you're watching this. I love you. But that has to be it because it's definitely like no. I can't figure it out.
All right,
But I'm
what's
not
the
trying
most
to.
the guys spent that you didn't want to smash?
Oh, didn't want to?
Yeah.
Can we go rumble?
No.
rumble?
No.
Please. No, I'm just playing. I would say that I didn't want to. Oh, my other one. Sorry once again if you're watching this. Oh, talking too much. But this one has gone like 4K in so far, and I'm like, bruh, it will never happen. But who knows?
Okay. 4K. How do you know him?
You should have asked that about the first one. Nah, this one I met him in a bar and like he kind of was like trying to get me to do something strange for a piece of change. And like I knew he was like stupid drunk. So I was like, yeah, sure. And then we went back and like all he did was talk all night. And ever since then I've been like hitting him with the promise of a yes. But I just get the money and it's a no every time. Because I don't want to.
What the fuck? Free take. Free.
Why? You want him to get in here and roast me?
Yes.
He can't.
Okay.
Sorry.
And then how'd you meet the guy that paid you $25,000?
Oh, Instagram.
Okay.
He's been following me for years. And then one day he kind of was like, your next nail set is on me. And I was like, who is this guy? Started talking to him. I was like, wow, I actually like him. Took the nail set and it's been on ever since then.
Interesting. Okay. What about you? What's the most the guy's ever spent on you and you ain't smash?
Honestly, I don't know how to answer this question because
You've had all this time to think, man.
I know.
Well,
Nigga, you got a podcast.
What the fuck, bro?
Well, normally I don't go out with guys I don't like. So it's like I can't really say.
Okay. Have
She's
you
like,
ever
I
been
smash.
received money from some weirdo that you had zero intention of hooking up with?
Absolutely no.
Stop the cap.
What? Just saying.
You need to change your podcast to the Need Charisma podcast. God damn. The fuck, bro?
Hold on, she's unique, bro.
Yeah.
She stands out.
I guess so.
Yeah.
So, all right, so I'll just put not applicable for her. All right. What about you? What's the most the guys ever spent on you and didn't get no box?
Oh my god.
Oh yeah, you know.
Yeah, you know.
Me?
Yeah.
You got this.
I really?
Come on, you work at Booby Trap.
I know I work at
You get
Booby
offers.
Trap.
You get
I get offers, but why would I I don't mix my job and my romantic life. I keep that separate.
Okay.
So
5K.
I'm gonna guarantee you, someone's probably giving you like $1,000 as a tip, and you had zero.
Oh yeah, I've had that. Yeah.
That's what I'm talking about.
Oh okay. All
yeah,
right.
like what? Like what's the most the guys ever spent on you that you had zero intention of having sex with?
Like 3,000.
Okay, and how'd that happen?
That was at my job for my birthday. One of my good customers came, threw $2,000 on me because it was my birthday.
He didn't want anything in return.
No.
Well, we know he wanted something in return.
Tell her.
Nothing.
Yeah.
Hey, come over after.
No.
Okay. All right. So 3,000 one of your customers.
Yeah.
Okay. Fantastic. Bro, what?
Speaking of money.
Oh, speaking of money. Oh, IRS in the chat goes, y'all 304s are trifling. Y'all took all that money your first thought should have put it aside half for me. Now I'm coming for y'all. Yeah, man. He gonna send them bars.
Oh my god.
Is that tax free? Is that tax free if it's cash?
I was just
I
kidding.
guess if it's a gift. But
I'm kidding.
well, I'll tell you this: the FBI knows what the fuck's going on now.
Oh damn.
The IRS is watching. The IRS is definitely watching. Shout out to you. Oh, education system in the house. Wow, we got the government watching. Okay, 304s. For the love of God, please act like I taught you something. Lead with the logic I bless you with, and not your feelings. Some of y'all still owe me college debt.
That's a big fact. That's a big fact.
College debt payments. Shout out to IRS. Go get them.
Mom's gotta get paid.
Yo, shorty be like, I'm independent. Ain't paid student loans in years.
Chill. They're in deferment.
Yo, you guys kill me when you make these government agency ones, bro. Like, what the fuck, man? On God, Freshman got me bricked up for this show. Yo. Pause, nigga.
Wait.
Remember that girl that said that she was scamming so that she can go to Spain, and then some nigga made the Spanish like customs and like made a comment like, "We're not letting this happen."
How do they do that so fast?
I don't know. This guy's undefeated, bro.
Yeah, don't
All right, dog shit advice, $10. She goes, "Mine, I disagree with your book. I always tell men the more celebrities she's been with, the higher her value to get great advice."
It's true. She got the Hollywood stamp on her.
Oh man. Cam 2 times $10 goes, since no girl will admit their body count, everyone guess who has the highest body count on the panel and why.
Wow, that's a good one.
Okay.
Start bidding,
All right,
boys.
let's start here. Who do you think has the highest body count at the table and why?
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Wow.
On the spot.
It's yeah, don't worry. I think they can handle it. Their feelings won't be that hurt.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
We're all adults here.
You're looking right. You're looking right. Everyone pick a safe answer.
your industry, your job.
All right, the porn star. All right,
No, I'm like, does
fantastic.
anyone
What
think
about-
it's not Tiffany?
All right,
Oh.
no,
All right, no, that was too easy.
no, she's not included.
Yeah, she's not included.
Yeah,
Y'all
you
can't
can't
include her. She sucks dick because it's her job. We need the chicks that it's not their job.
Yeah.
It's her job.
Yeah.
Damn.
All right. So now you gotta pick a girl that's not the porn star. We got
Wow,
y'all
so
chatting.
they spoke out to the couple. Oh my
That's kinda funny, Chris.
god.
That's kinda funny.
I'm trying to say, bro. Okay, go ahead.
Damn. Because you never know. You never know. They could look innocent
Yeah.
and then be right through.
Unassuming, from what you can tell,
Yeah.
who would it be?
Who do you think has the biggest body count here?
Assuming you kind of know.
And why?
I forgot your name.
Me?
Oh, laptop girl? Okay.
Yeah, laptop girl. I mean, I'm gonna generalize nurses and like CNAs because that shit like with toxicity and they be cheating on each other with coworkers. I hear all that.
She watched too much Grey's Anatomy.
I'm like,
All right, cool. What about you? Who do you think?
It's my turn.
Yeah. Who do you think has the highest body count and why?
Okay, don't hate me, but I'm gonna say you.
Okay, why?
There's no reason.
And why?
But you do have a podcast.
I do, but there's no reason. Just saying.
Right. That's a podcast.
She's a badass.
You are.
I'm a baddie. I gotta be.
You have a
She's
whole
baddie.
part on your shirt.
She's a baddie. So
Be
you know.
entertaining.
Okay, so it's because she's a baddie. That's your reasoning.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Pretty much.
All right.
Okay.
Okay. We'll move on. What about you? Who do you think has the highest body count and why?
Damn, it's like a whodunit in here. Oof.
Or who done who?
Right.
Again.
That bottom lip. I don't know, baby. Hold on. You're shaking a lot. Is it you? You was the first one to go. It might have been you. No. You're the oldest one, so I'm gonna pick you.
Oh, okay.
That's why. Besides
That's fair.
Miss Fox. Actually, no, wait, pause. Huh? You. It was you. Listen, I just heard it.
I'm just a little too
The
quiet
Holy
over
Spirit
here.
came in and said it was you.
Wow.
What about you? Who do you think has the highest body count and why? Wait, you didn't say why. Why? Just because the Holy Spirit?
Because she looks hella quiet. I just got the vibes. Like she's the type to get like stupid drunk and not remember what happened.
Oh,
I'm a Sagittarius, so that's very accurate.
I knew it. Listen, there you go. Here we go. Listen, I'm a psychic. Listen to me.
Sagittarius. Okay.
No, but it's just because she looks really quiet. Like,
wait.
and those are usually the ones that
The
are like
worst ones, huh?
easily misled a little
Mhm.
bit. Guys kind of tend to go for them because they know, like, they're like happy and like, okay, let's
Yo,
go to the
Fresh,
room, even
what
though I
up,
don't
Fresh?
want you
Question
to.
for you. What if I walked around and said, I don't feel like working today? It's because I'm a Sagittarius. Y'all would laugh at me, wouldn't you?
I didn't say nothing about zodiacs.
No, but I'm just saying, like, I just find it
I didn't say a
hilarious
thing.
how girls will have like a bad habit or something and they'll just
Fresh.
blame it on the
I'm a
fucking
lawnmower. I'm a lawnmower,
Crazy.
Fresh.
Because the
Yeah,
stars
I'm a lawnmower.
align. The stars align.
Yo,
I'm gonna attack helicopter.
only women can use their zodiac sign to qualify their bad
Vroom,
behavior.
vroom.
I will say
Hilarious.
though, the quiet ones are the worst ones.
Okay.
I was gonna say when we go to her birthday party, you'll see I'm not that quiet. I promise.
I know, babe. I can tell. That's why the Holy Spirit came and
me the
spoke to me
vibes.
about
So,
it.
San Fran, what about you? Who do you think has the highest body count here and why?
So I'm gonna pick Alex too. But she's just giving me like the energy. Like I don't
They on your ass.
Like,
I'm kind of honored.
They on your ass.
I love
Okay.
it though.
So your
Like,
answer why is
she's-
energy?
she's fun. I definitely am that way.
Okay.
Well, girls
She's
gotta-
fun.
Fun energy.
She made it sound cute.
Yeah, he's fun.
Man, I hope you guys are watching this, man. This is a 101 on how women communicate. This is hilarious. All right, what about you? Who do you think has the highest body count here?
I mean, I was gonna go with Tiffany, but since we're not going with Tiffany, I'm gonna say you.
Ooh.
Wait, me?
She put you on the
Yeah.
spot.
Oh well,
You
this-
are at the table.
Nice try. Nice try. This is females
That
only.
was clever.
Yeah, you know what? When I asked the question, I knew one smartass would try that, and I'm not surprised. But yeah, it's the girls at the table. Who do you think has the highest body count?
I'm gonna just go
Why?
with myself because I'm
My-
the oldest.
I do it.
Besides Tiffany.
Okay, you can't pick
That
yourself.
was shade.
You can't pick yourself, and you can't pick the guys on the table.
All right.
Who is it?
Trying to be
Or the
smart.
porn star.
The highest body count. Yeah. I'm gonna go with you, Mama. You just like
she's shaking, right? Like a leaf.
No.
You ready to ride?
All right.
I mean, you two gotta have your fun
What
before
about-
you get in a relationship.
That's why she broke up all those times. Told you, I knew this from the beginning. What about you? Who has the highest body count here and why?
Myself.
You're quiet.
Don't look at me.
All right.
This should be doing.
So that's the only reason because she's quiet?
Nah, she drives truck, man.
Yeah,
she been on the
man.
road a lot.
Yeah,
She in them streets. She in them streets.
Is that why you picked it?
Yeah, she seems quiet.
Okay.
You know.
What about you?
I'm gonna go ahead and say her.
Yeah.
No offense. It's just also the quiet thing. Like you just have that energy that, like, you know.
You both do.
Yeah.
All right. What about you? You're a certified hoe.
Yeah.
You probably could detect a hoe yourself. So who do you think here is the biggest? Has the highest body count?
She knows.
Thanks, Myron.
Oh, sorry.
You're lucky I know you. I don't take offense to it. I'm gonna say you.
Oh wow.
Oh shit.
Okay.
Wait, why?
Because of New York and the cash thing. I think she sucked the D. I think she's capping. I think she's capping on that. I think she sucked the D.
If I suck the D, I would let y'all know how big it is for sure.
I'll
Let
say.
you know.
I'm a certified hoe. I know
Always
this.
cash that he got.
Okay.
I can't.
So you
I've
think
never seen a
10K
D.
has the biggest body count? All right. What about you?
All right, I'm going MacBook. I don't know. I know that you're the youngest.
Wow.
You just seem like the type to like just have a fun time, meet a guy, and like you have the confidence to like fuck him and then ghost him the next day.
I like
you
that.
know? So I feel like that could add up quickly.
Oh wow.
Oh my goodness.
Interesting. Okay. All right.
That was great.
Now we know what the girls think at the table. Fantastic. We got here Cam 2 times. Says no girl will admit their body. Oh, sorry. Cam 2 times. To my kings, never trust something that can bleed 5 days straight and I cannot die. Because everything that comes out her mouth is a lie. Read Proverbs 30:20.
Aw,
It is factually
man.
impossible to get sense out of a feminist. Okay, cool.
Wow.
Pharaoh, activate the spell card. Polymerization. By combining all these females on the panel, I fusion summon Drew Afualo, the strangled cat. Polymerization. This card right here. Yeah, guys. Okay, if you are a man for a day, it feels good to be back in the 305, breaking the backs of these 304s and not paying their hospital bills. Dubai was lit. There's just something magical about clapping cheeks over there, and that's from Fresh the Balls. All right. Y'all know TK. If you're a man for a day, name things you go do. All right, let's start here and then work our way back. If you were a guy for a day, what were the 3 things you would do?
Yeah.
The first thing is that thing that guys can do where they like put their
Oh,
penis
yeah,
and like
yeah,
bounce
yeah.
it, you know, like where they squeeze it.
Why?
I would just be standing naked, like
I don't understand. What is the fascination behind that?
I can't do that with my tits. Like it's cool.
Oh, wait.
Yeah, 'cause-
I still don't know what she said. What?
Okay,
what?
so you know, like when you're
So
when you're like semi
Bounce
erect,
your
right? You
dick.
can like bounce your dick, like
Yeah.
just like mind
That-
power.
Like up and down.
I don't know why you guys find that
It's like
fascinating.
doing a Kegel for a female.
Oh,
Yeah,
but I can't see it.
dropping,
Kegel.
yeah.
I can see
Dropping,
that.
yeah,
shit.
All right.
yeah,
What's the
dropping.
other 2 things you would do?
Dropping?
Walk around at night without a worry, and then
you can do that right now.
Wow. That was
oh no.
You a queen.
No, thank you.
Maybe not in San Fran, but maybe you could do
No,
it here.
yeah, San Fran's a little crazy.
You could do it here.
Well, statistically speaking, you're actually safer as a woman than you are as a man. Men are far more likely to be victims of violence, but that's fine. Yeah.
I'm trying to think of number 3.
So walk at night, stiffy.
Stiffy is definitely my number 1. I want to do it.
Okay, and then the 3rd thing.
Helicopter.
Yeah. Helicopter.
Oh, I mean, I definitely want to fuck a girl because I want to see how it feel like from
Yeah.
the other way.
Okay.
Yeah.
Do you think it's easy to fuck a girl as a guy?
No, oh my god, have you ever tried the way like guys thrust? Like I'd be out of breath.
No.
after,
I
like-
mean, do you think it's easy for a guy to attract a girl?
I think I could do it. I think I could do it.
Okay, hold that thought. All right. What about you?
Let's see. Well, I've always wanted to run around topless, so I'll run around topless.
I mean, you do it anyway, so.
I mean, well, when I go to like places like a nudist resort and stuff, I definitely run naked. But
Okay, run topless. What else?
I would run topless. I was gonna say the helicopter, but I want to be a little bit more original. because I definitely would want to do that too. I would definitely smash a female because I do want to know how that does feel. Like that's a good point there. I gotta steal that from her. And then
helicopter.
I'm gonna go with what Fresh says. The helicopter. I want to like.
Okay. What about you? Name 3 things you would do if you were a guy for 24 hours.
Drive truck.
Well, I already do that. I honestly don't know. Probably like the same thing that she said, which is like seeing how it feels to like fuck
Smash a
someone.
girl?
Are you a freak, huh?
And no. And then, what definitely like walking outside like by myself because I don't feel like I could do that where like I'm from because people are like mad weird. So
Nigga, you drive trucks.
that does not excuse me. That does not excuse me from that. People
I've
are
seen
weird.
documentaries.
People are weird. So yeah,
I
walking
find it
outside
funny.
by
Like girls
myself.
watch a lot of true crime and think that like it's really dangerous out here for them. You're actually way more likely to be the
Okay.
victim of violent crime as a man than a woman.
Yeah.
Statistically
My
speaking.
worry isn't really like the violent crime. It's just being approached by people that I really don't want to talk to or be approached by. So
Truck stops.
Okay.
Yeah. So
All right. So walk around and smash a girl. All right.
Yeah.
Fantastic. What about you?
So the first thing, obviously, fuck a female.
Do you think it's easy to get girls as a guy?
Yeah, if you're handsome.
Okay.
Okay, let's say you're handsome. You still think it's easy?
Yeah.
Interesting. Okay.
Sorry, Fresh.
Is it, Chris? I mean, you're not talking. Is that easy for you?
What do you mean?
Read between the lines.
Anyways.
All right. What else would you do?
Same thing as the first one. Basically, like walk around.
Okay. Because you also think that you're in danger. Okay.
Yeah. There's a lot of weirdos out here.
Okay, but realistically speaking, you're probably safer than a dude walking around.
Mm. Nobody's safe out here.
How you feel versus what's real are 2 different things, but we'll continue on. What else?
I don't know. Take somebody on a date.
Okay.
Like plan it out.
Do you think it's easy to take a girl out on a date?
He's like noted.
I mean, it depends.
On?
Like, there's like 2 different types of dates, like a friend date and like, you know, like if you actually like the female. So like you won't put a lot of effort.
Do you think men go on dates with girls that they see as friends?
Yeah.
No, they don't. That's what girls do. Men date with a purpose. Women are the ones that waste time.
He was dead ass too.
That's the truth.
AKA niggas trying to smash.
Do you think a guy really goes out on a date to like hear your opinions and thoughts on life?
No.
Do you seriously
Absolutely
think so?
not.
Like, bruh, like, can you tell us 3 of your hobbies?
Oh, okay.
Exactly, my point.
Oh,
Like,
damn.
bro, here's the thing. Like, if women really be thinking that dudes go on dates with them to like get to know them and shit, bro. Fuck no. Like, guys want to get laid, bro. Like, what the fuck? Like, no guy wants to be friend zoned by a girl or waste time hanging out with a girl platonically. They want to get laid. It's just that they don't have the balls to say it. So you friend zone them. But women, honestly, are boring as hell and don't have many interesting things to say.
And this is why he wrote the book, my ladies.
Women.
Listen, man, I've interviewed almost 2,000 girls on this show, bro. There's no one that spoke to more girls than me. And I'm saying, like, the reality is if you're an attractive young female, why are you going to build yourself up and become interesting when guys are going to give it to you regardless? All of you guys were able to describe dudes simping on you with giving them nothing in return.
Why does it have to be simping? Please don't offend my sugar daddies on air.
By
Please
definition,
don't do
simping.
it.
But that's what I'm trying to say. Like, if I was getting laid or getting attention from bad bitches all the time just for existing, I would never go to the gym or make money or care. Why would I feel a need to self-improve?
Valid.
So, anyway, but yeah. So you would go on a date, you said again, as a friend?
She don't even want to talk no more.
She's rethinking her answers.
For real. I mean, just go on a date, period. Like plan out the whole thing. you
Okay.
know?
The purpose to get laid, I assume? That's why guys go on dates with girls. Like, they don't go on to
Yeah,
like, get to
fuck
know
it.
you and shit. Like,
Yeah, to get laid.
okay. You know what? We're gonna run the segment with her and her because they think that it's easy to attract women as a guy. So, what about you?
All right, what am I working with? Am I working with like a little tiny piece, or I'm working
Bing
with
bong.
something, bossy?
Let's say you're average. You got a 6-inch dick.
All right.
You're an
Pee in
average guy.
public, get some head.
Wait, what was that? You said what in public?
Pee in public.
Okay.
Get some head.
Become a sex offender and pee in public. Or get some head. Okay.
And run a train.
Oh wow!
shit.
Yeah,
that's why
She
she went for it.
How would
She
you,
went
how
for
would you
it.
go about
Dude,
getting
why
the
not?
head and running the train? How would you go about doing that?
When I pee in public, somebody gonna see my dick, and I'm gonna be like, "Yo, give me some head." And I'll be like, "Where your friends at? Let's run a train."
Wow! He like from boom, boom, boom. You got a game plan.
It's the confidence, baby.
That's a good game
I
plan.
think it's so hard to get a girl. All you need is confidence, really and truly. I see uglier
Mara,
niggas than you getting
confidence.
mad pussy.
Yeah, mad pussy beef.
You really think it's that easy?
For confident dudes, yes.
Yeah, nigga.
So you really think if you were to be pissing in public, assuming the police don't stop you, and a girl walked by and saw your dick,
If
you
I'm
could look her in the
drippy,
eye
if
with your
I
dick
am
in your hand,
looking
pissing.
drippy as fuck, yes.
Yes, Myron.
Yes. If I'm wearing some shit you're wearing, probably not. But if I got on some shit that's drippy as fuck and I'm looking clean as fuck and
Some
my dick is looking
Timberlands.
pretty and clean
A new
and
cat.
I'm a bag of bitch,
Bing.
I know how to do it.
Unless you're R. Kelly, I don't see
Spit
that
the good
happening.
game. I got the gift of gab. That's
So-
what I'm gonna do.
So you would be pissing in your mirror jeans out in public, and a girl would walk by, and you would just be like, "Hey, ma, you want to suck this dick? Oh, now
I'm
let's
gonna
do a
look
train."
back, I'm gonna look at her ass, and if she got a fat ass, I'm gonna
Hey,
be
yo,
like, what's
B.
up?
Okay, question for you: has that ever worked on you?
Hell yeah, it did.
Damn!
Hell yeah, it did.
Straight
I
out the gate.
I got girls coming up to me all the time.
Wait.
That's a fact.
Wait.
I'll be honest.
Definitely a girl to go up
I'll be
to.
honest. I don't gotta shoot my shots to be female.
Hold on.
What is going on right now?
So you're telling me that you walked by a guy, he was pissing. He said, "Hey, yo, come suck this dick,"
No.
and you came.
That
That was the question I asked. All right,
I
please
misunderstood
pay
that
attention.
question.
Please pay attention. I
Okay,
said,
okay.
because you said,
Okay,
quite
okay.
literally, I'm going to be dripped, and then I'm going to be pissing.
All
A girl, I'm going to tell her, come over here and suck this, and then I want to do a train. And I asked you, has that ever worked on you?
No.
So
not
why
on
do you think
me.
it's going to work on other women?
Because most women don't think like me.
Really?
Yeah.
Do you think you're special?
I think that I don't think like most women.
Okay.
I
Tell me what makes you special from all the other girls here at the table.
Most of my best friends growing up have all been men. So
How many girls here have guys in the friend zone right now?
friend zoned?
Or how many
Best
girls here have
friends.
guy friends? How many girls here have guy friends?
Best friends.
Okay, so that's not special. Every girl here has guys friends as well.
Best friends.
My best friend's a guy.
Oh,
too.
my best friend's a guy. That's
Oh,
fine.
he's a dog.
But he's gay, so I don't know.
10 plus years, more than one.
Mine is gay, so I don't know. I don't know if that counts.
Look,
Okay, what else makes you special besides having guy
I'm not
friends?
saying I'm special. All I'm saying is
You
that
said I'm different.
I
Yeah.
don't think like the typical
2
female.
Chainz.
So shit that would not work on me would work on a lot of females that I know personally.
Okay, what differentiates you the way you think from other females?
The fact that I already know what men are thinking, they come to me for advice because they know what I'm going to give them is what a man would not give them because that is actually the truth.
Okay.
We're gonna put that to the test later for sure. I'm gonna write that one
Sure.
down as well.
Absolutely.
Because girls really be thinking that they know what it takes to attract a girl as a man, and they have
It
zero.
is not
clue.
easy.
It is
We'll
not
see.
easy at all. If you think wearing some designer is gonna get you the girl,
Here's some drip, baby.
Lord, bro,
Drink it up.
Okay.
Depends what kind of girl you're going
segment.
for. Depends what kind of girl you're going for.
Even then, even then, it ain't that easy.
You're
But
just
we'll-
looking for top. I mean,
well-
it's pretty simple.
Okay, so the 3 things you would do is you would piss in public, while pissing in public, get a girl to suck your dick, and then run a train.
Yeah.
In that order.
Exactly.
All right.
Hey man, I guess we all can live in a dream world. What about you? What are the 3 things you would do as a guy?
I would get a job because it's nice to be paid more.
Wait, what?
That was very wholesome.
All right, a question. I'm confused. So you're saying you would get a job because you'd get paid more as a man?
Yes.
You
That's
think
exactly-
men make more money than women
Of course they do.
Of course.
for the same job?
Yes,
Really?
Yes.
You believe in the wage gap?
I do. I'm sorry.
So you think that
I'm sorry, Myron.
Fresh is like,
Please
Fresh
don't
is
come
like, what's
here.
going on here?
Disappointment.
Right. She's like, I'm sorry.
All right, can you tell me like what is the wage gap then? Explain to me real quick.
Okay, I don't I wasn't ready for this.
Oh.
Oh.
So you just wanted to say nonsense without backing it up.
No, it's true. It's true. I looked it up, but
Okay.
I can't back it up.
You looked it up?
Okay, so next thing I would do.
No, hold on. No. So you think you get paid more as a man?
Yeah, I do.
You know the wage gap is a myth. It's not true.
Well, I didn't know that.
Well, now you know.
I still don't believe it though.
I love that. As
Okay.
a
I believe
Pisces,
it's
I
a myth.
really love that sound.
I don't either.
I don't believe it's a myth. I
But that's
read
okay.
something not too long ago that
If you don't know, now
definitely
you
said
know.
men still get paid more than women. So
Mhm.
yeah, you're right.
Thank
You
you.
don't
In
wanna
the
believe
book.
it.
Actually,
That's fine.
it's 100% incorrect. So I really was hoping I wouldn't have to do this, but the reason. Okay,
Actually, I would love for you to read an excerpt
That's
of
his
that
book.
book.
So I think coming
Yes.
from your book and you making your
Ooh.
point from your book is not valid at all. You
Oh,
need to pull up
shit.
something that's a little bit more
Oh shit.
concrete
The
than
study
your
is
book.
free.
Can I
goes off
say?
the
Can I talk for 2 seconds before
Sure.
you interrupt?
Sure.
Okay. So the wage gap. Do you know where it stems from?
No, tell
Do you
me.
know where it stems from? Do you know where it stems from?
I didn't say there was a wage gap.
You
Don't
agree with
don't
her?
actually- No, I said
Census?
ooh.
Census?
I said ooh. I would love for you to read an
No,
excerpt.
she quite literally agree with her, didn't she?
When did I
She said
agree?
it was cute.
Whoa!
Not
When did I
all.
agree?
Whoa.
No, sorry.
Okay.
Not all of you.
Play it
So,
back.
so here's the difference. I've studied this extensively. The wage gap comes from all working men and all working women. It doesn't account for careers worked, hours worked, danger of job, experience, none of that. It just accounts for all working women versus all working men. So the reason why women make less is because they deserve less. That's the truth.
Okay,
Because-
but you just proved the point. I'm right. Women
No,
make
well-
less.
Well,
they
no, because
deserve
I think
less.
what he
No,
just
because
said was
women make
about
less if they
okay.
deserve less.
No, but it made
That
sense.
makes no sense.
Sorry.
There was
Bring out
one
the
point that
facts.
he made that makes a little bit of sense, which is men do have more dangerous jobs. So if they're getting paid more, like I'll use myself as an example. My son's father does a really dangerous job, like a really dangerous job. So of course he's going to get paid more than me, but because I wouldn't do that job, a lot of women wouldn't do that job. So what he's saying is that they don't factor in the danger of the job. They don't factor in like a lot of things when they talk about the wage gap. Now that's something I got to do more research on, but I see where he's going with it, that there's other factors that contribute to this wage gap.
Women make less because they deserve less. The reality is this.
Gosh, why do you keep saying that, Myron? I'm trying to stick up
stop
for you.
interrupting. Women overall work 52 minutes. Men overall work 52 minutes more each day than women. Women are twice as likely to work part-time. Women take leave from work more frequently than men and for more extended periods of time, 34 days a year versus 21 for men. Women use 88% of their vacation days compared to 82% of men. And women call in sick 30% more frequently than men. Then on top of that, men work most of the dangerous jobs. Men work most of the STEM careers that pay more. Women go into jobs that pay less. The top 10 careers that pay the most are male-dominated. Top 10 careers that pay less are female-dominated. So men typically go into jobs that are more dangerous and infrastructure-oriented. Women go into jobs that are more people-oriented. And that's not gonna, they're not gonna pay you as
Women
much.
also get their period every month. They also give birth. They also have postpartum. They also are more susceptible to psychological damage from men who beat them.
Here's the thing. The world doesn't care.
Emotional
damage. Employers don't care about your personal problems. They just care about having a strong workforce. And the thing is that men work more hours on average and take more risks, so they get paid more. Men work harder than women, period, and contribute more to the economy, period. That's how it is. They did a study in New Zealand about this too, where
it's in
women
their
are net
nature to
negative of
provide.
$140,000 a year.
Men is in their nature to provide.
So
for women,
there you
it's
go.
not.
So that's why women make less, because women are inherently lazy when it comes to creating excess resources. That's the truth.
So we're both right.
What? No, you're wrong.
No, I'm right. That men make more, but you deserve it. I'm right though, and you're right.
No, men make more because of choice. Women make less because of choice.
Okay, fine.
So because women try to take this like victim narrative of, oh, I get paid less because I'm a woman. No, you get paid less because you deserve less.
Okay, fine.
If
Myron.
women, here's the thing, because they've done it before where they put men and women, same career, same education, same everything. They did this at Google. The women actually made more money.
Women did?
Yes.
Yeah.
When everything is equal, the wage gap evaporates or women actually end up making more.
Why?
And then on top of that, right, there's more women in college nowadays and women get the benefit of affirmative action. So they're more likely to be hired for a job than a man is with the same qualifications. So women literally deserve less, which is why they get paid less. They work less on average.
I mean, if I could hire only women and pay less money, that's what I would do as an employer.
Men are natural providers. All of you guys have told a story about men providing for you.
For nothing.
None of us would ever get that benefit.
Yeah, facts.
I got my
True.
Well, when
You
you
go
look
to
at
the
a single
projects.
Your own experiences.
But when you
Your
look
own
at a single
experiences
family-
justify what I'm telling you.
When you look at a single family home, though, what is the percentage of men and women? Women is higher because, of course, you have more single mothers than single fathers that are taking care of their kids.
Well, that's the courts.
Yeah, but that's courts.
That's the courts. The courts award the child to the daughter, to the mother, like 90% plus of the time. But that has nothing to do with the fact. And women get the welfare state. So you just added to my argument.
Not always.
They get paid by the state and they still make less.
Majority do.
Not always.
I come from divorced parents. The mother always 9 out of 10 gets custody of the child. A lot of my friends that come to divorced parents, mother has custody. You're absolutely incorrect.
Because
no
the man
disrespect.
does not want custody. That's why.
No,
Incorrect.
even if no, because guys fight for the child all the time. It's that
Incorrect.
women get it 90+% of the time, and alimony goes from women to men.
Correct.
From men to women 90+% of the time.
Correct.
So here's the thing, man. If y'all are gonna try to make claims, you got to know what you're talking about.
You gotta back it up.
You know what I mean? Women get paid less because they deserve less. When everything is equal, women actually make more.
I guess it balances out because we got money from men that we don't have to give it up to, like you said. So
All right, so
it balances out
Evens the playing field.
because at the end of the day, we still get more.
more what?
What?
We still get more money, even though we're not making that money by doing our jobs.
What you saying, like behind the scenes, they get my money.
You're not getting any free money as a man, basically, unless you're doing some gay shit.
Oh,
let's be real.
All right, on.
I don't know how we got there, but the point I'm trying to make
I'm just saying
is
it
that
balances out.
women get paid less because of choice, not because they're women.
That's kind of
Should I go on with the rest of mine?
Sure.
I would have sex with the opposite gender. And
Or is it gender?
I would definitely swing that thing around. You know what I'm saying?
Helicopter. Okay. For you?
If I was a man, I agree with her. I'd definitely try to get my dick sucked. And the way I would go about that, if I couldn't get it by my own confidence, I'd definitely pay for it. I absolutely would pay for it. I'm not even gonna lie. Like, I really want to know what that feels like. And the other two things, I'd make a podcast. That seems to be popular nowadays. And
Wait.
like a male podcast, because y'all are killing it. I'm not gonna lie. Like the male, like YouTube. Have you guys seen the viewers on male podcasts on YouTube? I definitely make a male podcast. And
yeah,
then
men's podcasts dominate.
yeah, y'all are going in. That's why I said the views are crazy. Like, and the way that you can maximize is OD.
Well, you
And
know
then-
why, right?
Yeah.
Why?
Men are funny.
I
Well-
think
They are.
Because
So
men have to
funny.
actually be entertaining.
Yeah.
Women don't.
Wow.
Add a real value.
If you look at
that's subjective.
it's,
No, no,
hold on. I did a
no.
whole podcast on this. I showed all the top YouTube podcasts. They're all male dominated.
I gotta catch up on it.
There's very few female ones.
And then I think the third thing I would do. How long am I being a man for? Just one day?
One day.
24
Oh
hours.
dang! Because I was gonna say make a baby, but that's out.
I mean, you
I
still
mean, you
can.
could.
Sure can.
No,
It
no,
really
no.
takes
Like
5
a
minutes to
man
make a
being a
baby for a
dad,
man.
like seeing if your swim gets to the egg, that's got to be a crazy good feeling.
If your swim gets to the egg, okay.
Like if your sperm
Let's
actually
see
gets up there, I'd
sperm.
want to see that. But it's like I got one day, so I'm not gonna see that in one day.
I mean,
You want to see that experience?
Like to see if you're like, there's a lot of men that can't actually like that are shooting blanks. So I'd want to see if I'm not shooting blanks.
Papa.
Okay. All
I'd
right.
want to see if my genetics are hitting.
All right. What about
And then
dick suck, genetics hitting, and then what else?
boom, 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 boom.
boom, boom, boom.
Oh, I'd have an arm wrestling match.
Okay. Was there what's up with who?
Like any guy, I kind of just be like, yo, come at me, bro. Like, let's do an arm wrestling match.
Yeah, bro.
Like, I want to see if like God gave me like fire muscles off red.
Well, the answer is you have to work out as a guy.
Yeah.
Really? You don't
Yeah.
think that men are already physically stronger in some way?
No, they are, but I'm saying to have real strength and to, have a aesthetic physique, you have to go to the gym.
Cue the cap.
Women
thing,
can look
please.
good without going to the gym. Men can't.
Yeah. Like,
You have to go to the gym as a man
I
to
know.
build an aesthetic physique. Women don't.
He must
I
not be
know for you,
Hispanic.
it's a foreign concept.
You don't believe me? I mean, there's
You're
plenty
not
of girls.
Hispanic. It doesn't work like
there's
that.
plenty of girls that look good in a bikini and they never go to the gym. But you ain't gonna catch a guy looking good with his, board shorts with visible abs and muscular physique without going to the gym.
Yeah.
I mean, he could look good and not have that muscular physique, you know?
I've
What?
seen like strong men that don't go to the gym. I'm not gonna lie.
I'm talking about building an aesthetic physique.
Okay, sorry.
But that's not what I was talking
Or
about.
those strong guys that don't go to the gym, they might do manual labor.
Right.
That's working out.
So,
Bro, this is the definition of privilege, bro. Like what? Like privilege is invisible to those that have it. Like girls can't even like fathom this stuff. Like how'd this guy get strong? He has a manual labor job where he's working out and doing hard labor.
Yeah.
Sacrifice, ladies. Which you men on.
This is why women get paid less and they deserve less because y'all don't know nothing about this.
Here we
stuff,
go
bro.
with the dang book.
Yo, it's the truth. It's facts though. It's facts.
It's just his opinion, mama.
How's it? Hold on. How's an opinion? What I just said is all factual. That women are net negative in economics and they don't provide as much value to society from an economic
You already
standpoint.
said that when it's equal, women make more. You already said that.
But on average, women aren't equal. That's my point.
Okay.
They don't work as hard. They don't work the same jobs. They
So
don't have the
what's
same
the
experience
solution,
levels. They don't go
Myron?
to the same career
Cannot
fields, etc.
categorize every woman. You cannot categorize every woman to that
Most
statistic.
women.
There's always exceptions to the rule.
So that's what I'm
most.
But the
saying.
exception doesn't make the rule.
When it's equal on both sides, women make more.
So
that's what I'm saying.
what
If
I'm
you
tr-
have a man and a woman that works the same amount of hours and the same amount of, gifts or skills or whatever it is, the woman makes more.
And that's
Why?
my
Because
point.
women are more meticulous. We put a lot more thought behind what we
Mm.
do on a daily basis. You guys cannot multitask the way women do. Let's be honest. I mean,
If what you're saying was actually true, then women will make more than men in a general sense, but they don't.
well,
Why is that?
I've always made more than my man.
Again,
So-
the world does not revolve around you. We're
I
speaking in
know,
general here.
But that's what
Most
I'm
women
saying.
earn less.
You cannot go by the statistics for every woman, and that's what I'm saying.
So we can't go off of facts.
You can go by a facts.
That's what I'm going off of facts. You said before, those are my opinions. These are not opinions. These
This
are
is
facts.
9 women here. I'm talking about myself. I can only talk about myself.
Well, that's the problem. I'm talking about generalities, not you.
Okay.
Okay. You can't, when I say a general fact, you can't get angry and say, well, that doesn't count for me. So let me make an argument for myself. That's ludicrous. You got to make an argument for the generalities.
Okay.
How the
then
world really works.
I'll stay quiet when it comes to other women, because when it comes to me, I'm gonna speak only for myself.
Thank you.
But the world doesn't revolve around you.
Okay. But I'm on the show.
What does?
I'm on the show. That's what I'm saying.
We're just saying, generally speaking.
Bro, what the fuck? Like,
oh god.
He says most women, not all women.
Okay,
most.
okay.
Thank
All
you.
right.
But
But that's why I told you earlier, I'm not like most women.
No, trust me, we know.
All
I
right.
mean, wait.
I disagree.
I said
Actually,
that.
what you're doing right now is what a lot of women do.
Yeah.
A fact will be stated. They'll get offended. They'll attribute fact to themselves. Say, this fact doesn't apply to me. Let me make an argument for myself.
Because
Even
you
though that does not
constantly
dispute
make
the fact.
opinions about most women based on
It's
your
not an
facts.
opinion, it's a fact.
Okay, but that's your facts on most women. But at the end of the day,
It's
there's
not
still
my
a lot
facts,
of women.
it's facts.
Okay, but I'm just
Do,
here to.
do you know
say-
what a fact is?
Yes, I know what a fact
Define what
is.
a fact is.
A fact is what is true completely.
So it can't be mine if it's true.
Okay.
There's one truth. There's no such thing as my truth or whatever. There's objective factual data that is true regardless of what I feel or what I
The
think.
percentage may be a fact, but what I'm telling you is not every woman falls under that percentage.
But that's most why do. the
Bro, my
word is
brain hurts.
Like you're just arguing to argue right now.
Yeah, you are.
You are.
Yeah.
My
You quite
brain
literally are.
hurts.
You're saying you're trying to because I'm saying a fact and you're trying to minimize it and say it's an opinion. It's not.
Mhm.
It's a fact. It's not an opinion.
Okay.
You have opinions which are wrong.
I
I'm
think
stating
I think the
facts.
triggering part was the women deserve less.
They do.
I think that's the
That's the
triggering
truth.
part, right? That's the part that's got you like, yeah. I think it's the wording as well.
Fuck your feelings. I don't care. Women deserve less. Like, bruh, like this is what I'm trying to say. Like, if you work less hours, if you work less hard jobs, you're gonna get paid less because you deserve less. That's what it is. I don't care what you
Man.
think in my feelings. And I don't. It's triggering. I don't give a fuck.
But the way
These
that
are
you're talking
facts.
about it is you're talking
It's not
about
what
it like
you
as if
said,
you're
it's
talking
how
to
you say
every
it,
woman.
Myron.
You don't really have to sit
Like-
here on the show. You can always get up and go if you don't like what he says.
Yeah, it's
That-
the
that is very
truth.
true.
Like what?
Okay.
It doesn't matter if I say 1 + 1 is 2 or 1 + 1 is fucking 2. It's still 2 at the end of the day.
Okay.
You're more concerned with how I say it's 2. I don't really care. I've stated what the facts are, why women get less, and I'm saying women deserve less because they work less. That is a fact.
Okay.
It's the truth, man. So it's like if you don't like it, you can get up and leave at any time. But I don't need the attitude.
I'm not having that.
Oh no, you've had an attitude a few times now. You chill out.
You're kind of having an attitude, bro, and I've been being quiet about it.
So anyway,
They on your ass, nigga.
No, your ass.
Best behavior.
we'll move on.
Okay.
Who's up next?
I think Miss
Me.
Miss
Yeah,
Podcast.
Miss Podcast.
Okay. So yeah, of course I would smash a girl. Of course I would like smash a girl to see what that's like.
Smash a girl.
I also would like go out into the world to see what challenges guys face every day. So
You would basically wake up, shower, go to work, come home, get no sex, go do it all over again.
if that's what that consists of.
Girl, it's called a fleshlight.
What? A fleshlight.
All right. And that's it.
The last one, I don't know. Yeah. I don't know about the last one.
You got all this time to think.
Yeah.
Actually, you know what? As a man, make a podcast.
Thank you, man. Have some charisma.
That's the third one.
God damn.
Speak to the mic.
All right. What about you?
I'd be see how much I can squat, bench press, and see how fast I can run.
Okay.
It's the same
That's a
shit.
good
though.
answer.
Fitness.
No, it's same.
Broken down.
Yeah, it's the same shit, man.
She made it work.
All right. What's the next one? Or no, actually, you had a question, right?
Yes.
Go ahead.
Ladies on the panel, I had a discussion with somebody, actually a woman, of course, and it was about Instagram and friends. So I'll give you an example here. If one of your, let's say your best friend or friend, right, know you're a man in person, but never met them privately, but then you start following your man on Instagram, is that a red flag? Yes or no, and why? We'll start right here.
Okay, so you have a man and this girl that you know, and not like in like a real good friend.
No,
capacity.
it's your good friend.
It just
or
follows
best
your
friend.
Follows
just
your
starts
man.
following your man on Instagram.
Yeah, that's a red flag.
Why?
Because why? Like you haven't met him. Unless like I talk about him all the time and you know you're gonna meet him, like I can kind of see it like maybe 15% of the time. But if you don't like run it by me to start following him, I'm like, what are your intentions here? Why do you want to see him?
Let's say you did meet him once or twice. He's good looking, successful.
Oh, if she's met him, I mean, yeah, they can follow each other.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, they know each other. It's just Instagram. Like,
Alright.
she better not be DMing him shit. But they can follow each other.
Okay.
I would see that as a red flag if they don't ask me if that is okay, because there's a boundary of respect, and you need to ask someone before you do that because it's not ladylike and it's not respectful.
Good point.
Yeah, no, that's a red flag. That's red. That's such a huge red flag because why are you doing that? Like, if you're my best friend and you have no like. You said you met, like they met before?
Let's say you meet a person once or twice. It's a cool vibe.
Okay, even then, because you're my best friend, like that's still a no. Because I'm gonna start looking at you like, what's going on? Like, are you good? Like, is this something you need to tell me? Don't do that.
Okay.
Don't do that.
For you?
Yeah, same. Like that's a red flag unless you've like known him before I even did. Then like, you know, I don't care. But
no.
You had an experience with your friend, right?
Apparently they
How'd you find out?
Her ex-boyfriend actually called me.
He snitched?
Yeah.
Damn.
He was hurt.
Ouch.
So is that a red flag or no?
It is.
Okay, cool. For you?
Clarify the question one more time.
Chris? Stupid. Okay. The question is, you have a best friend or a good friend that may know your man, may not know your man, right? From either seeing once or twice or never seeing him at all. Is it a red flag if she follows him on Instagram? Is that a red flag?
She's my best friend
Or good friend?
or good friend.
Yeah.
And she follows a guy that I just met.
Yeah. As in like she met.
Was she with me when I met him?
No. So you guys are talking after the fact. She follows him on Instagram because you talked about him to her.
Does he follow her back?
We're not even there yet. Just the front part. Is that a red flag or no?
I think if she follows him, I'm gonna say semi red flag. Depends on the discussion that we had about him.
Oh no, she didn't tell you anything.
Oh, she doesn't know that I just met him.
No.
That's what you're
For
saying.
example, you mentioned him to her, right? But like for example, she just follow him randomly.
Oh, okay. She wants to go follow him randomly.
Just randomly.
Yeah, it's a red flag, of course.
Okay. For you?
For me, it's just Instagram. I don't really care
At all?
at all.
Okay. For you?
She's so sweet. You are so sweet and innocent.
you.
So the question is a good friend?
Good friend,
Follows-
best friend, either way.
Follows a guy that I just started talking to.
Like no.
Have I
this is
gone on
like-
a date with
this
him
is
yet?
like your Mando.
Oh, like my man.
Yeah.
Like we're already together. Has she met him?
Yes, no. Either way.
Like in person? Have we like all hung out?
Maybe like twice.
Oh no, I'm not really mad at that.
No?
No. I don't think that that's weird because if they hit it off, I would think it's weird if we all hung out and they didn't talk to each other in any way. Then I'd be like, okay, why'd you do that? But if it was like a vibe between all of us, yeah, I don't see what would be the issue there.
Okay. For you?
Honestly, I think it's a big red flag because, like, why do you feel the need to follow each other? Like, but that's my opinion. Just think. But,
Okay.
Yeah.
And for you?
Yeah, I think that's a red flag because you say you're close friends, best friends, right? So, and that's your man, as you're saying. So your girl should have respect for you. That's your man, because I've known women that do grimy stuff like that.
Thank you.
And then keep it on the low, and then you're like, So I think that's disrespectful.
Okay, now flip it. What if your man follows your best friend or your good friend?
Yeah, it's still
Red
a
flag?
red
It's
flag.
a
Red flag. That's disrespectful.
I feel like
Why?
I'm just like, I have some trauma.
Disrespectful.
Like, I
Yeah,
feel
but
It's not
bad.
even trauma. It's just like it's respect
Okay, so
at that point.
so for you, red flag.
Yes.
For you, Miss Podcast.
Red flag.
I think
yeah.
everybody's
No,
red
if they're
flag.
following each other, then no.
I don't think so.
So your man follows her.
If they're following each other, and I feel like if they hit it off, what's the problem in still staying cool and connected? I think if y'all still stay cool and connected and keep hanging out after I don't mess with him no more, okay, that might be shiesty. But like if y'all hit it off, what's the issue?
But
I don't know.
Honestly, I feel like that's the gateway.
It's
For them to keep
Exactly.
communicating. Yeah,
Oh,
it's like the
come
gateway.
on. No way.
Okay, for
Yeah.
you?
I still don't care.
You don't care about nothing, huh?
No, it's just Instagram.
For you?
so
You said he follows her
Yeah.
and they ain't meet.
He follows her, yeah. They didn't meet.
Yeah, that's a red flag.
Red flag?
Red flag.
Red flag?
Yes, red flag.
Red Solo cup.
Yeah,
that's a red flag.
No, I'm gonna go no, because like if it's my man, I know I'm talking about my best friend to him all the time, and if he wants to keep up with me, I mean, following her probably makes sense because I'm gonna be on her story, I'm gonna be out at the club with her, he's gonna see it. So unless he's DMing her, it's not a red flag.
Okay, would you admit that on Instagram things happen? Like people post stories, people react to it, and over time you like emoji, people start DMing out of the blue.
Well, if that happens, then that's not my friend and that's not my man.
Right.
And you just
Okay. So ladies, now give me 3 things or 3 red flags you see that in your friends or yourself that girls do that's kind of shady.
God, why do you have to put me first? I gotta think about this one. Shit.
It makes me feel better.
I mean, your girls are coming to town. What this weekend to party?
Oh,
I
yeah.
mean, they do some shady stuff. No, some of them maybe.
I'm not gonna name names.
Are any of them in a relationship?
No, it's a singles girls trip. Yeah, so it's gonna be fun.
Translation: we're trying to get fucked. All right.
So red flags that I see girls do or that guys do?
Girls do.
Oof.
We'll make
DM
this simpler. Let's say you had a little brother or you had a son.
Oh.
What are 3 flags you will warn them about females to look out for?
Ooh. Every time she's at a table,
So you
she
got to
puts her
frame it
phone.
differently for them.
That's a good one. That's a good one.
Stimulate their emotions.
Every time they're out at dinner, she
This
puts her
guy.
phone face down.
Damn, that's a good one.
Always has her phone on do not disturb.
We called it.
And and then probably like kind of like goes off the grid for like a couple days, and then just comes back. Like if you're talking to someone and you're like about them, like, you know, you'll be able to respond at least once a day, unless like you're like, oh, I'm going on vacation for 2 days, like whatever. But if you just kind of dip off the grid,
You're
what you
flaking, huh?
doing? Yeah, what you doing in that spare time? Who else you talking to?
They got options.
They got options for sure, which I get it.
Are you talking from experience?
Maybe.
All right. Okay.
Oh, I was taking a nap for 3 days.
Wow.
All the things we've named before. All right.
So I would say one of the red flags would be when they're texting and they kind of
like shift their.
They kind of go. They kind
Oh.
of. They're gonna do the little swivel and hide. The swivel hide.
Uh-huh. That's a very good one.
I was gonna say the face down phone one, but you took that one. Let's see.
You got the same one. That's fine.
I mean, well, yeah, FaceTime phone, but also if she changes her response with how fast she texts back if she's not working. Like, I think text response, like, if it's out of like ordinary, you know, like with me, I do like content creation when I'm not shooting and stuff. So, like, when I'm done like shooting the clip and stuff, like, hey, what are you doing? But I mean, sometimes when I'm working and stuff, you know, I'll be away from my phone all day.
Yeah.
But I think like if they're not working all day or like, you know, when they don't respond when they're done with work and they kind of go ghost for a couple days.
All right, so they're not prompt responding.
Not
Okay.
as prompt as they're used to prompt.
Okay.
Like,
And what
yeah.
else? Anything else? That's it.
I can't think of anything else right
Okay.
now.
Texting with a shift and not being prompt. All right. What about you?
Yeah.
Three red flags
3 red flags.
that you would warn your son and or your little brother about when it comes to girls.
If she drives truck.
I would say definitely one is the response, like text messages, especially if you have like if you both have iPhones and it has like the read receipts on and you see that they read it but then they don't respond.
Okay.
That would be one.
That's a good one.
I would also say like their response to like if they see an attractive person in public while you're with like your boyfriend or whatever the case may be.
Okay. What is the response to watch out for?
Like if they make like comments like, oh, he's like good looking, but you're sitting right next to your boyfriend and you're saying that like out loud, that's kind of rude. So I would say
Should the guy break up with his girl for doing that?
Yes,
Why?
because that's disrespectful. Why would you do that if you have a boyfriend?
Okay. All right. What else?
I would also say another one.
All right. That's fine. What about you, laptop? What 3 red flags that a girl displays that you would tell your brother and or your son to watch out for?
If she constantly like keeps her phone on do not disturb.
Okay.
That's one.
Is that what you do?
Number 2.
Yeah.
No, I don't. Like I really don't care.
Stop the cap. All right. What else?
Let's see. If she has a lot of guy friends.
Okay.
And
Be careful, she's next
Which
to
a
you.
bunch of girls here commented saying they have guy friends. All right. What else?
and just basically like what they said.
Do you remember what they said?
No.
You stupid. All right. What about you? 3 things.
I'm gonna say number 1 red flag is if she doesn't have a job. If she doesn't have a job, that's a big red flag.
Okay.
Yeah. Number 2 is if she has more than 1 phone.
Ooh, 2 phones.
Okay.
Kevin
3,
Gates.
if she travels a lot.
Oh, number 4, hoop earrings.
Okay, that's a good one.
No job, more than 1 phone, travels a lot. All right. What about you?
If they don't show you off a lot, like, and then if like they have social media and they don't allow comments on any of their pictures or anything.
Oh
I
yeah.
feel like
That's a
that's
good
for the
one.
sly people.
Oh, yeah.
Why is that sly to not allow comments?
To me, it's like you're doing something wrong. Like, why don't you want people commenting? I don't know.
Okay. Okay. So don't show the boyfriend off. No comments. Anything else?
Orlando.
Is your boyfriend on your Instagram?
No.
Oh,
Wait,
No, but I'm not
Good
on
job,
his.
Myron.
I'm not on his, and that
So
aggravates
it was a
me.
post with love.
yeah. post of love.
Intention.
But
Yeah.
if he never posts me, I'm not gonna look stupid.
Be the
and one-
leader.
Yeah.
Be in charge.
You're a queen.
Take action.
Yeah.
Orlando.
I'll think about it.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Wait, so a question.
She
5
doesn't like her boyfriend that much.
Wait.
That's the truth.
Show him off.
Wait, so
He's what I would call a placeholder boyfriend.
Probably.
so 5 years and you're not married?
I felt attacked. We just got back together for a year, so it's been like a year and a half now.
But you said 5 years earlier.
Yeah, 5 years altogether.
Oh, together.
We did 4
Off and on.
like,
and on.
We did like 3.5, 4 years, and now a year and a half now.
Do you love him?
Yeah.
You don't show him.
Stop the cap.
You don't show him off.
No, yeah. Facts.
Because I feel
Like,
hidden. Like,
yeah,
why
merch.
doesn't he show me off? Like,
Because you broke up with him multiple times.
Yes.
true. Maybe I deserve it.
Yep.
You deserve less.
Maybe.
Maybe. Source.
Yeah.
I mean, fresh. Like, look at her nails, man.
What are you saying?
Bro, like those nails.
He's saying that they're too long.
She belongs to the streets.
Oh, wow.
Aw.
They were expensive. Now I feel bad.
What does your guy do for work?
He's an engineer. That's
Oh,
rude.
shit.
Good job.
Do you guys live together?
We just signed a lease.
Oh, so you guys are about to live together.
Wait, so just show him off.
Okay, I will.
Okay, good.
Wait, so,
Tonight.
wait. So, question: Is your man white?
No, he's Colombian.
Oh, that's even worse. You get
Why'd you break up with him the first, or I guess the multiple times that you did?
I broke up with him one time, and it's because his mom doesn't like me.
Ooh.
Smart mom, man.
Why?
Dummy mom. Dummy mom.
Yeah.
Why doesn't his mom like you?
Well, they're Colombian and they're super Spanish, and I'm very Americanized, and she doesn't like that I don't speak Spanish, and she just doesn't
Long
like that I'm
nails.
shy.
Are you Hispanic yourself?
Yeah, I'm Puerto Rican, German, and Cuban.
Okay.
Wait, we can't. No Spanish?
Unfortunately, not.
You a fake Hispanic, man.
I know his mom reminds me all the time. Thank you.
Yo, W mom. man.
Interesting. So the mom doesn't like you. Do you like cook and clean and do traditional stuff or no?
No, hell no.
I mean, if I lived with him, yeah. I don't live with him.
I mean, when you go and visit, do you?
Well,
The answer is nope.
he sold his house. He lives with his mom, so I'm not gonna go in her home and just.
You should. It's a why she don't like your ass.
I don't go in her house at all.
She's cleaning, and then you're like,
I'm
good.
I do not go to her house at all. I don't want to make the lady upset. I don't want to bother her. I stay out of my lane.
Bother her, man. She loves
So
that
you can
shit.
let his mom block true love?
I mean, I'm dating him. I'm just not bothering her. I'm
Show
staying-
him off, girl.
Okay, I will.
True love.
I will.
Orlando.
The mom don't like you because she sees you playing the games. That's why.
Yeah, yeah.
That's the cold hard truth that nobody wants
She
to
sees
say.
through.
She sees through what's going on.
Yeah,
She sees that he ain't a priority in your life, and he's kind of just a placeholder boyfriend.
Oh,
so that's
yeah.
why she don't want him to fuck with you. That's why.
Yep. Hey, shout out to the mom, man. Hey,
I'm just
hey.
calling it like how I see it.
Hey, she loves him, right?
Mothers, right? When mothers look at the girlfriend that their son is dating, anything that she's deficient in, they're immediately going to point it out, and they're going to make you feel very uncomfortable if you don't rise up to a certain level.
Yep.
Yeah.
That's why. You probably don't cook, you don't clean, you don't have certain traits that she might want her son to have in his woman, and that's probably why she's doing that.
You guys are gonna make me break up with him again.
Oh, damn.
Only if you let them.
Damn.
You let them.
If it is that easy for you to follow love, you don't love him.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just saying.
What you should have done. Hold on. That's why his mom don't like you. What you should have done was be like,
Get her.
damn, you know what? Maybe I need to be a better girlfriend.
Yeah.
But instead you were like, no, I'm going to break up with him. That's
Oh,
why the mom don't fuck
shit.
with you. Because you look at him as a means to an end versus being the end.
I don't
Wishy-washy.
fuck with you.
That's the truth.
Wishy-washy.
Now, here's the thing.
Not too much on my girl.
Here's the
Not
thing.
too much on my
I
girl.
guarantee you. No. More much on your girl. Because here's the problem with women. Y'all don't tell each other the truth.
Yeah. Facts.
I guarantee you this is probably maybe the first time someone's told this to her in her face. Like, girls give each other terrible advice. Y'all don't tell each other what it really is.
They really
What
do.
it really is that you're fucking up as a girlfriend. The mom sees that you're fucking up as a girlfriend and doesn't fuck with you. Because she's like, yo, if my son marries this girl, he's in for a fucking bruising. That's the truth. Because women, moms are women too. And they don't want a girl that doesn't deserve their guy to be around. And he's going to be a high earner. He's an engineer. He's going to be making well over $100,000 a year. So he doesn't see, she doesn't see you as a viable candidate for him.
The question is, would you change for him?
Would I change?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hell no.
No.
I would do things that would make him happy more if he did things that made me happy more.
Oh, only if he does it first.
If we agree to it.
So it's
But
like a
shouldn't, hold on, but
trade-off.
shouldn't you want to do it out of your heart? Like, just because you love him?
I mean, I do a lot for him.
What do you do?
What?
He has run a checklist and everything. No, I'm a really good girlfriend. I really am. I mean, I don't have to like sit there and do bullet points, but
All right, name 2 things.
I mean, so he's the type of person, he's very like financially responsible and he won't take care of himself or buy him things he wants or needs.
Mm.
And I always do that. I make sure to buy him what he wants and what he needs.
With whose money?
With my money. I make my own money. Of course, I don't make as much as he does. I'm not an engineer. I don't have a degree, but I take care of him as well. And I mean, I make him literally a to-do list. Like I
What'd you buy him?
I mean, I bought him a Tumi luggage. I buy him clothes.
Tumi luggage? That shit ain't cheap.
Not at all.
Yeah, he really wanted one because I had one, so I bought him one.
You had one?
That's sweet.
Yeah.
Aw, with the Orlando.
And if he just likes something I have, I just buy him it because he won't buy himself it.
Sweetie.
Man, y'all niggas being soft. Y'all niggas being soft.
Adorable.
Yo, the mom doesn't like you because you're doing something fucked up. That's what it is. Your job is to get the mom to like you.
It's because you don't speak Spanish. Does she only speak Spanish?
That's her first language. She speaks a little bit of English.
Oh yeah. Fuck you.
Nah, bro. He could have brought a gringa in, and if she did things right, she will respect her. You're doing something that you probably don't want to admit that's fucked up, and you probably broke it off for insignificant reasons last time and broke his heart, and the mom saw that shit and was like, "Fuck this bitch." That's probably why she don't like
I mean, if you want to be real though,
what?
I got pregnant, and then his mom told our mutual friend to convince me to break up with him before I got pregnant again.
Ay, Dios mío.
So it was really fucked up. I was miscarrying, and then I found that out, and I was like, I'm done with him and his mom.
How could she?
No, but it was really rude. Like,
No, but I'm saying for her to do something like that, right?
Done with that whole family.
Which here's the thing, what she did, that's fucked up. But you probably did something that warranted that.
I really didn't do anything. My problem is that
You didn't do anything?
My problem is that I'm too shy. I mean, she would tell me to clean the white part of his shoes and like things that like I don't even do for myself. Like, why would I do that for him?
See, didn't I fucking call it?
Because you're trying to get married.
No domestic
bitch.
skills, bro.
We ain't in that old school.
I called it.
So you're trying to get married. So clean the bottom of his shoes.
I'm not trying to get married. I'm trying to relax and have fun and enjoy.
So that's why the mom don't fuck with her. She just, I called it earlier. I told her earlier. She on that feminist wave.
So you could get way better than that. Fuck that shit.
Go, queen.
Don't listen to her. She's 34 and single.
I'm living my life. Living my life. You're single too.
So,
you're trying to make some paper.
A dude that's single at 34 is not the same as a girl that's 30. Wait, hold on. You serious? Hold on. Stop the show. You really think a woman that's single at 34 is the same as a guy that's single at 34?
Yeah.
How?
I look 34.
I mean,
they're not the same.
It's different.
They're not the same at all.
At the end of the day, I take care of myself. I don't gotta do porn.
They're not the
I don't
same.
gotta rely on a man.
You gotta talk shit about how I pay my bills.
Wait, baby, I'm gonna come for you too.
But she wasn't coming for you. She was coming for you. No, I wasn't. You just got a couple head screws in your head loose. That's okay.
Okay, let's not gang up on one another. Please. Let's keep it cute.
Talking shit about me during porn.
Let's keep it cute. Damn.
I won't take that.
I'm just saying.
Wait, why is everybody like, oh shit.
Wrong.
Okay.
See, you know what? You're not the same because here's the difference between me and you. I have respect for every single woman here with what they do for a living. Even you. I won't take a stab at anybody how they put bread on their table. You, that's why no man want you and you're single.
How you know what I got?
You just said you're single.
You gonna take that from her?
Oh my God, you are fire starter. You need to relax.
I got the most money.
You need to relax.
You don't got more money than Myron. Myron Trump's on your bank account.
You didn't even get
Myron is like,
You're 34 with 2 kids and you're single. Who are you talking to?
Pause. Talking about kids is stupid low. Don't even go there.
Yeah, but at the same time,
don't go there.
At the same time, I understand what you're saying.
I tried to diffuse it. Come on.
Simmer down. You want to bring kids in this situation while you
Okay. Got enough fighting here. Okay. So
No, Fresh. Go ahead,
All right.
Fresh. Fresh. Come on, Fresh.
All right.
Jerry.
No,
Jerry.
no,
Jerry.
no.
Jerry.
I think we had more than Jerry in here.
For
Please.
real.
I mean,
Please.
Jerry and Steve.
Please.
I'll just
Literally.
Jerry Moore
And Judge Judy came in. I mean,
Don't take stabs at my job because I'll
all
stab
right,
right
look, we
back.
stopped it already.
Okay, next
Okay.
subject, please.
Going back to the 34 thing before we go to her and her Colombian potential mother-in-law that doesn't like her.
Warsaw.
A 34-year-old guy is not the same as a 34-year-old woman, and the reason why is because the things that make a woman attractive are youth, beauty, fertility, and chastity. The things that make a man attractive are success, ambition, confidence, like you mentioned earlier, right? Status. All these things take time to acquire. So a guy that's 34 versus a girl that's 34 are not the same. A woman has lost her value by the time she's 34. No offense. Versus a man, if he does the work, his value is going up. So it's not the same.
You're pity.
That is biological fact.
Nah, I agree.
Universally
I low-key
speaking,
agree.
if
Men do get better with
between,
age.
Yo, here's the thing. This is a fact. Men between 18 to 60, they were polled. What do you find the most attractive? Women between 18 to 24.
Every guy that I've ever talked to since my baby daddy has always been younger than me.
Okay.
Every guy that I've talked to after my baby daddy has been younger than me.
Okay.
Most of the guys.
I'm not
that are-
gonna lie, it's because
most
they're
of the
horny
guys
and
that
they
are
would fuck
after me
anything.
are younger than me.
I'm not gonna
All
look.
the guys that
I
want to
swear
start
I'm not trying to start
relationships are younger than
another
me.
thing.
They wanna
but
smash.
it's
All the
'cause
guys
they
that
want to
want to have
fuck.
babies by me are younger than
They
me.
wanna smash.
Because they want to fuck and they're irresponsible. Because no dude that thinks is thinking right
It's
at
one thing
24
just
wants to
wanna
have a
fuck,
fucking
but then
baby.
it's another thing to want to have a baby. It's one thing to want to have a relationship, and it's one thing to have.
They will
fun.
tell you anything. Young dumb dudes will literally take it from me. My baby daddy's younger. They will tell you anything. I have names playing that. I agree on that aspect. I'm not downing you though. I swear. Like I don't agree with talking about kids and talking about women. But he is making a point. Dudes that are 18 to 24, they will fuck you and you're older, and that's not taking away from your value to you. But in their eyes, they don't. Dude, it's a fuck. They don't value shit at that age, except for the nut that is coming out of their balls.
I completely agree. Trust me, I completely agree with your standpoint, but your standpoint is from your standpoint.
No, it's
My
from a
standpoint
lot
is
of
from my standpoint.
standpoints.
Nobody has lived
Let's
my
round up
life.
some 18 to 24-year-old men in here next time, please, and ask them what's the first thing they want to do.
No. What I was saying was men polled between 18 to 60 years old preferred women that were 18 to 24 years old. So what I'm saying is that men universally prefer younger women.
Or
for whatever reason that may
18 to
be, but they
24.
do. It's
There's
the truth.
biological reasons.
It's
There's
one
biological
thing to
reasons
be
for it.
18 and 24, and it's one thing to look like you're 18 to 24. Because everywhere I go, people think I'm 18 to 24.
Okay.
So that's what I'm saying.
But the reality is
The
that
reality
a
is,
girl
yeah.
that's really 24 is gonna beat out a girl that's 34, even if she does look like she's 34.
In your eyes, yeah.
Okay, you're
This is
missing the point.
A fact that
Okay.
men universally prefer younger women. So your statement from
We
before.
will go on your fact
that-
fit.
that-
We will go on your fact fit.
It's not
your
my
show.
fact, it's a
your
fact.
world.
Oh my
It is
God, we
not
need to
my-
go to a mall and
It's not
pull
my
this
fact.
in real life.
This is not
I
my
would like
fact.
that.
This is a general fact of life that men since the beginning of time have preferred younger women. That's just how it is. And women prefer older men because the things that make a man attractive take time to acquire.
We do.
Women are born with their value. Men must create their value. I like.
Oh, okay.
I'm sorry.
That's
like
good.
that's just how it goes. Like I know that you're saying
Misogyny.
I make my own money and I'm 34. You know what that the equivalent is to? Let's say you walked into Starbucks with a black coffee and told them, "Hey, I want a cappuccino. I'm going to trade you this black coffee." What would Starbucks tell you?
Why would you do that? The cappuccino.
Starbucks don't do trades.
Oh, they don't, right?
No.
Why?
Because you get what you pay for.
No, because they already have coffee. So in other words, you have to trade money to get the coffee that you want, not your own coffee. That's how men feel that have money. We don't care about your money.
If I do go into
It doesn't make
Starbucks
you
and
sexy.
say I want a cappuccino instead of coffee, they will give it to me. But I'm just saying.
Men want women that
Yo,
they
you're
can
missing the
trade.
whole-
with your own
you're
coffee.
missing- You're missing the point of the whole analogy.
Listen,
The analogy
I
is
got
that
your point.
you can't
It's your
barter.
show.
Stop.
It's-
You can't barter with something that they already have. You have to barter with something that they value. Men don't value a woman's money.
Yeah.
We value
They
youth,
don't.
beauty, and fertility. You value success. So you could trade the coffee to someone else, but not Starbucks.
I also think femininity plays a part in it as well.
Well, things that men don't have.
Men don't
Right,
want masculine women.
yeah, like things that women can do that men don't have. But I do see the point about the youth and the beauty because I don't lie. You can negate the facts all day, but men, for many reasons, I don't agree with it. I'm not saying that I agree with it, but for many reasons, men really do prefer younger women. They're easier to mold.
So you don't agree with reality?
Yeah.
No. I said I don't agree with every reason because some men prefer younger women because they're perverts. I'm saying that for many reasons, it's just a universal thing. But there's men that prefer them younger because they're easier to mold. They haven't been through as much in life. They're a little bit softer versus a woman that's been through like 30 heartbreaks. Her guard is going to be boo, boo, boo. But an 18, 19-year-old girl, I'm just saying like about the age part, this is the part that I do
All right, let me ask you a
find.
question. Do you want a guy that's taller than you, makes more money than you, and is stronger than you?
Yeah,
Okay.
I would
what
like
if I
that.
told you that you're a short, broke dummy?
That would be your opinion. What can I say
would
about
be,
that?
No. It'd be pretty ridiculous, wouldn't it be?
I mean, it'd be your
Okay.
opinion. I wouldn't say it's ridiculous if that's how you
it's
view
ridiculous
things.
because I'm trying to demonize what you're biologically attracted to.
Yeah.
So you calling a guy a pervert for
I
wanting a girl that's
wasn't
younger.
saying every time, Myron. I was saying that some men do prefer younger women for that reason. I was not saying every time. I actually agree with you that men prefer younger women. Some reasons I do agree with, like the one I just stated, which is that a younger woman that hasn't been through as much in life is bound to be a little bit softer, more caring, more vulnerable in relationships versus a woman that's 30, been through 2 different baby daddies. And I'm not pointing nobody out here either because I don't want to start another cat fight. I'm just saying that reason I do agree. I can see why a man would go towards a younger woman in that sense because that younger woman has more emotionally to give than someone who's 34 and done been through mad shit, has seen it all, thinks she knows it all. So that part I agree with. But I also said that there are other reasons why men prefer younger women that I don't agree with. But it's not that I don't agree that
It's ridiculous to say you don't agree with facts.
I
didn't. What I'm trying to say.
Okay, you missed
like
the
I
point
don't
here.
agree with this, and it's like okay, that's like me saying I don't agree with women liking taller guys. Fuck what I agree with and what I don't, because the fact is women prefer taller men. Accept it.
Okay.
Like, what is this whole thing about? I don't agree with this and I don't agree with that. That's like me saying I don't agree that
I
1
don't
plus 1
agree
is
with
2.
men who prefer 5-year-olds because they want to fuck them because they're perverts. That's what I'm
Who
talking
said
about.
that, bro? How'd you get to that extreme?
Nobody said that.
Bro, how'd you get to that
That's
extreme?
one of the reasons that some men prefer younger women.
So women that was like older men. What are they?
Like,
He
bro,
calls
how are you
statistics
gonna?
facts. He calls statistics facts.
Statistics are facts.
Okay, but what I'm saying is that it's a statistic, which means not everybody
doesn't like
falls under
exceptions to
that
the rule.
statistic.
The exceptions don't
There
make
is
the
a
rule.
few percentage.
You can't
that
make an
doesn't
argument for the
fall under
2%.
You
that.
should have been a scientist, bro. Like, you would have been
No,
real
because-
good at that.
No, because this is a low IQ conversation. Like, I can't believe that I have to explain here.
Which is again your
that-
opinion.
What?
Oh my That's your opinion.
That there's a low IQ conversation because I have to explain that exceptions don't make the rules?
Somebody said they're going to call the FBI.
Like, I literally said
Chill.
that men universally prefer younger women, and she goes and takes from that, 5-year-olds. What the
Okay,
hell is wrong with
I
you?
definitely went extreme with it, but I'm just saying.
Why? That's obviously has
some women
nothing to do-
prefer 18, and some older men prefer 18-year-olds because they're perverts for real. They just don't want to go to jail. Like
The statistic of statutory rape is higher in men than it is of women.
That
That's
has
a
nothing
fact.
to do with this conversation.
But that's a fact, right?
That
But
has
that's a
nothing to
fact,
do with
right?
this conversation.
Since you go off statistics, that's a
This
fact.
conversation has nothing to do with that. You're moving the goalposts. The original argument started with this. Do you even remember where it started?
Statistics.
No, where did it start?
You tell me. It's
That's the
your
problem.
show.
You
It's your show.
don't even know what we're talking about.
Statistics and facts.
It started with you trying to say a 34-year-old woman, right, is the same as a 34-year-old guy that's single, and I'm telling you it's not. At 34 years old as a woman, you've pretty much exhausted most of your value. Versus a guy that's 34 years old is still building his value if he's doing the work and has more time. Again, women are given their value by Mother Nature, and Father Time takes it away.
For most women, yeah.
Okay, well, here's the thing. You're 34 years old. You're not going to be able to compete with a girl that's 24 years old that looks just like you. The guys are going to prefer the
That's
younger
your
girl.
opinion.
I mean,
Again, that's your opinion.
That is not an opinion. That is a fact that men
Well,
prefer younger women on average.
I'm messing with a dude that's 23. That his last girl before me was way younger.
Take yourself out
So,
of the equation.
That's all I'm
Wait,
doing.
wait,
What I'm
wait,
saying is
pause.
that you cannot
Neil.
categorize every single woman
Neil.
over a percentage of women.
But he's
That's
not
all I'm saying.
He's not saying every woman.
That's all
though.
I'm
He's
saying.
saying
You're missing the
that.
terminology that's being used
I am on the
because
show and I'm speaking for myself.
Okay, but you're not in question. The question is most people, as in a general
generalization. You're not a
Okay.
generalization. You're you. So
Okay.
take yourself out of the equation and think about
Incredible.
everybody else that's not you.
This is Josh's good podcast, not the you podcast.
That's why you're not understanding what he's saying. That's why you're not understanding what he's saying.
When you have
Listen.
my brain
hurts
so much.
That's why you're not understanding. That's where the misconnection is coming in, because he is talking about something and stating facts, and then you're coming in and saying, okay, but I did this and I did this, and but me is this, and but I did
So
this.
when they ask us a question, is it personal?
No.
He literally used the word most. Most means
Yo, she
The
a black
majority.
queen.
Hey,
Yo, real talk, you a black queen.
New York.
He's just trying to redeem himself from last week.
Wait. Sorry. New York. I have family from New York, all right? Chill, your ego is too high, all right? Nigga, bring it down, all right? It's not about your ass, all right? You got a big ass, all right? But it's not about your ass, all right? Chill the fuck out, right? Big bong, fucking life is what it is, all right? What the fuck? God damn.
No, it's just
when
crazy.
you're asking a question though to somebody, it's a personal question.
No,
What just like you asked me how much money that I get from somebody that I didn't give no pussy to.
Yeah,
right.
That was the one
Okay.
question that was particular
That's
to
a
you in your
personal question.
experience. However, this discussion
What would I
was
do if
not
I was
about
a
that.
man? 3 things in a day. What I
were
would
way
do.
past
That's
that.
a personal question.
We're way past
So
that.
what I'm saying is,
bing bong, man.
The conversation started with, in general, a 34-year-old woman that's single is not the same as a 34-year-old man that's single. That's how it started.
But I can't speak for every 34-year-old woman. I could only speak for myself.
So then
That's all
don't
I'm
speak.
saying.
Okay.
That's all I'm
Well,
saying.
since I've talked to a bunch of
That's all
them,
I'm saying.
so you know what? Since I've talked to a bunch of them, and you're only talking from your experience versus I could talk about talking with a bunch of them, they don't have the same command on the dating marketplace that they used to have when they were 24 versus
I
being
agree.
34.
I agree.
So what are you arguing for then?
Okay, I'm not arguing.
You can't make an argument for an exception to the rule,
I'm
which is
not
what you two
making
have
an
been doing the
argument
whole
for
time.
anybody else but myself, though.
But yourself is irrelevant to the conversation.
Okay, then
The world does not revolve around you.
Okay.
Like, what the hell? Like, yo, just because you don't experience something and you think, oh, your statistics and your facts, just because it doesn't apply to you doesn't mean it's not true.
Okay.
So
that's a very solipsistic and narcissistic way to look at the world.
Yeah. So typically,
I am taking it in a way where I am speaking only for myself. That's all I'm saying.
And that's an incorrect way
All
to
right.
perceive
Well, I
this conversation.
apologize. I apologize to
Okay.
everybody on the show right now.
Okay.
I was only speaking for myself. I am not speaking for every 34-year-old woman or the percentage of the statistiks of every 34-year-old woman.
All right, thank you.
that just took 30 minutes.
Yeah.
Great.
No, hey, listen.
Okay.
It's
Somewhere chat.
No, weren't we on it?
Oh, no, we were.
The 3 red flags.
Yeah. Who's next?
Yeah, we're talking about her and how her Colombian maybe mother-in-law.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Well, maybe not at this point anymore, but you know, doesn't like her.
Not after today, right?
3 red flags.
3 red flags from a woman, right? I would say one of them would be if you guys been in a relationship for a while and she wasn't like a person that would go out a lot and now that's all she wants to do. That's definitely a red flag.
Wow.
I would say speaking to other people about your relationship is a huge red flag. Why are you looking for relationship advice from single people, people that don't like your boyfriend? Like, I think that's just a huge red flag.
Do you think single girls keep their girlfriend single?
I think a lot of the times, yes. I think a lot of the times, some single women can have a feeling of jealousy when their friend is thriving in a relationship and then comes to them with a problem. And the first thing is like, oh, dump him, or I've seen that happen way too many times in my own friendship
he's
groups
cheating.
and other. Yeah, or he's cheating, or like it's never anything rational. Like,
Are women honest
did you
with each
ask him
other
if he had
in
a
general?
bad day?
Are women honest with each other in general?
No, I think we try to lift each other up to the point where it gets fake sometimes. Sometimes you got to call your girl out on her bullshit, and that's not always what happens. And then you go around to your other homegirls and start telling your homegirls business. And yeah, it gets nasty. It gets fake. I think a lot of women are people pleasers and they want to stay with their friend group and they say whatever they want to hear. But behind your back, they're going to
going
talk
out
shit.
seeking advice. What's the last one?
Going out seeking advice. And I would say a third red flag in a relationship would be if you're going through a rough time and it's like the first time in your relationship that y'all are going through a rough time financially and she's like immediately starts checking out, that's a huge red flag. And I'm not saying if it's been like persisting. Some guys are really bums, but I think if it's like the first time and you can't provide, it's like, dang, what have you been here this whole time for? So that's a red flag.
Okay. What about you?
All right.
Okay, so one, I would say multiple baby daddies is like a red flag.
Daniel.
I'm gonna just say that. I'm gonna say that.
How many is too many?
I would say 2, 3 is too many.
Okay. What else?
A person who's always going out every night in the club every night.
Yeah, what are you celebrating, babe? I'm home. I'm home, baby. Okay. Last one.
Last one.
And I would say if she has like multiple male friends or a lot of male friends.
Period.
Would you say a guy should break up with his girl if his chick goes out and has male friends?
Yeah, I think so.
That's not insecure or toxic?
No.
Or controlling? Okay. No? What about you, Miss Colum? Well, not Puerto Rico. You think that's controlling or insecure to breaking up with a girl for going out all the time and having male friends? That's what I do.
No, I do go out all the time.
Okay.
We can tell.
I go out with him, in case you're wondering. But I don't know. I feel like people should have like their lives together and also their own lives, but nothing like too extreme.
Okay. Okay. All right. What about you? 3 red flags.
Not family orientated.
Okay.
What
When you say not family oriented, what do you mean by that?
Like they try to take them away from your family members. Like
Okay.
try to
Try to not have
Isolate you.
yeah,
Okay.
isolate
All right.
them.
What else?
Same, always partying every weekend, going out all the time.
Okay.
And I had one more. Just give me one more.
I got it for all this time. Sure, a booby chop. Pumping up. Red flag.
Hold on, yeah. Red flag. We're gonna strip club. Another red flag is just they're disrespectful to the people around them, like how they treat people. Like it's always a good
Should a guy
indicator.
break up with his girl if she goes out all the time?
If you're out by yourself, yeah.
You think so?
Like, why would you leave your man and home? Be like, oh, I'm gonna be outside. You know, you're going outside. Guys are gonna hit on you. They're gonna buy you drinks. So,
okay.
I'm gonna buy you a drink.
Interesting.
You got some more chats here?
Yeah, we can hit some chats. Okay. Let's see here. We got. Speaking of magic, there's this position called Magic Bullet, a new trick we learned. Lie down, face up with legs up in the air, spread apart as Fresh inserts you Bayesian berserker style. Shorty next to Fresh insert. What the fuck?
Oh my God.
We got 15,000 y'all watching live right now on YouTube. I don't know how many on Rumble, probably another 10K or so. Okay, another 8. So yeah, we got 27,000 y'all watching right now live. So guys, do me a quick favor. Like the video on YouTube. What are the likes at right now, Mo?
What the fuck is that? What the fuck is that?
4K.
4K? Guys, we should be having 10,000 likes easily. There's 15,000 y'all watching right now on
At
YouTube
least, man.
alone. Not even on Rumble yet. Carrie B and then Chris, call it from here. 50? Okay.
Yeah, Chris, 50, bro. Come on, man.
All right. For all the OF strippers on the panel, as you know, you will age out of your career. What is your long-term goal for when you get old / no more male attention?
That's a good one.
I don't
You
think
wanna
there's
answer that?
enough.
One.
Here.
Yeah.
Can I answer that?
Yeah, go ahead. What are you gonna do?
So my goal right now, I'm in the middle of starting my own production company.
Nice.
So I like controlled chaos with what I do. So I like to create that controlled chaos because production companies actually make more money than actual adult stars. With X videos, the PH views, and all the tube sites, productions make more than the girls because the girls are dumb as fuck and don't know how to save money. Fast money, you spend fast.
What about you?
For me, for when I want to get into real estate, I want to invest in. I want to invest in commercial and residential properties so I can have a digital income coming in every month. Working on that.
Then hold on, I'm trying to think here. Who else here has something All right. Okay. Coconut Chutney goes, hand them some wet wipes if they rate themselves a 10. What? Oh,
he wants us to take the makeup off.
Okay, all right. Da Vinci HD Production goes, thank you, gentlemen, for what you do. Thanks to you and Tate's, I've stopped smoking weed, taken Shahada, and started my Deen. Good stuff for you, bro. Gym 3 to 4 days a week, prayer 5 times a day. Next step is to increase my money. There you go, my friend.
Good job,
Good
bro.
stuff. Mr. Brick goes, Martin, your crown is looking pretty full. Now hook up Chris with your doctor because he's not fooling anyone hiding that struggling hairline. Ticklish PP. Yo, guys, add the sound effect called Foghorn to your soundboard and use it when someone says some stinky ass shit. What?
Huh?
Okay, anyway. Coconut goes, I see 2 bodies. They probably are 304s. Okay. And these came in from before? Okay, and then ladies, if you had a son that was wealthy, good looking, etc., what's a red flag you tell him to watch out for with women? We answered that one. Okay. Elmond Howard goes, $20. Ladies, you're a 19-year-old guy, 5'8", from a broken home, no skills, no experience. How do you get a legal job and work your way to 100K per year? Do you think this would be easy? You have to earn your way legally. No shortcuts.
Bro, they don't know what to do.
Hey, bro.
It's like, bro.
Selfie pictures? Does anyone have an answer for that one?
Yeah.
Okay, what would you do?
Either sales or get a coding class and literally work your way up through the digital world. The digital world has a lot of money right now.
Yeah, I would try to learn a trade.
Yeah, learn a trade. Get into construction. Get a union. Like,
all right, find a skill of
underwater welding.
That's a good answer.
Albanian G goes, ladies, what's the best advice someone has ever given you?
Make an Roth IRA.
Make a what?
Get a Roth IRA. I feel like that's the best advice.
Yay.
That's stupid. Oh my God, come on.
Yay.
Stupid.
So like a retirement account?
Yeah.
Basically?
A nigga lied to you.
They lied to me.
They lied to me.
What the fuck?
Come on, not too much. Not too much.
All right, we could go around the table. What's the best advice someone's given you? We'll start here with San Fran. Go ahead.
Not making yourself too available. When this goes with like friends
For a
and
man?
with guys, for both genders. Like I
Okay.
feel like when you make yourself more like readily available all the time, whether it's like always saying yes to things or like always being around, never knowing when to like cut it and go home.
So
You know?
take your own advice.
I know, trust me, I'm trying every day. It's really hard, but it's still some good advice.
So, wait, so do you think it makes you more attractive when you play games with a guy?
It's not even necessarily guys. It could just be like friends and just like
I mean, specifically with men.
yeah, I think so. I think men
Okay.
like to play the game. They like to chase. They like to hunt. I think there's like a little bit of like.
Let's say you meet a guy. let's say you meet a guy that's attractive and you find him attractive and you know he has his shit together. Do you think playing games will work?
Trust me, I always cave, but like a lot of, I would say more times than not, it has not worked out well for me. So.
Yeah, of course.
So wouldn't it be fair to say that you should probably change your strategy if you meet a guy that you like to not play games?
Nah, nigga.
No, I'm saying like I normally don't play games and it does not work. So I think that potentially.
And the guy
changing
leaves you or you leave him?
Normally it just fizzles out and like someone like most of the time he ends up just like ghosting me. Or,
What
like,
job do you think it is to keep the relationship going?
I'd be trying. I think it's a little bit of both. I think relationships are like a yeah. I think both people
Well,
have to be.
that's why you failed. It's actually on the girl to keep the relationship going.
Damn, I'm not doing a good job then.
Yeah.
Well, I mean,
the man's job is to attain the sex. The woman.
Chris.
The woman's job is to. The man's job is to attain the sex. The girl's job is to retain the man after sex.
Yeah, well, let me know how to do that because I don't.
Well,
help me,
I was
please.
gonna plug the book in.
No,
yeah, I'm gonna have to read the book.
Yeah.
No,
on Amazon.
Well, the thing is that, and I think this is something kind of like with modern girls in general, is that like a lot of women don't know how to keep a man. Realistically speaking, they just know how to like get a guy and attract the guy, but they don't know how to keep one after they fuck, especially. And you know, it is what it is. I mean, but to be honest with you, a lot of girls just aren't that useful. That's why guys don't take them seriously.
Yo, I thought she was gonna say for best advice, swallow, don't spit.
Yeah.
Fresh, come on, man.
Damn, that was my second one.
Fresh.
If I'm going to be painfully honest with you, most women don't add value. That's why guys don't keep them around.
Yeah.
That's really what it is.
Misogyny.
Well, I
That's really
appreciate the advice. Maybe that's my new best piece of advice right there.
There you
Misogyny.
Girls never tell each other this though. Oh no, it's his fault. He's just toxic, or he's a fucking small dick loser.
He's controlling.
He's gonna whatever.
No, I think you said it. You're right. Like we like love building each other up and hyping each other up,
And it gets fake.
It
Yeah.
does.
Yeah,
Like
girl.
I'm the first one to be like, sis, he's tripping. Let him
sis,
go.
I'm 34, single. I'm new, 2 kids. It's okay, girl. You're a queen.
Wow.
You're like, damn, I've heard that once or twice.
Okay. What about you? What have you learned? Best advice?
Don't listen to women on dating men.
Okay.
I mean, honestly, like I never ask my female friends because there isn't really many. What do you do with your guy? But no, I ask men I'm friends with. Hey, so what's X, Y, and Z with women? I want to know what's inside your head. If you want to know something about a guy, you don't ask your female friends. You ask your male friends if you want to know what a male thinks, because a woman's not going to go shit about how a man thinks. Just my 2 cents.
Okay.
I would say the best piece of advice I've given or I've gotten from someone
Yeah, it could be anything.
is that when someone shows you their true colors, don't try and paint a different picture. Just see it for what it is. And
Okay. When they show you who you are, believe them. All
Yeah.
right. What about you?
Don't take advice from people that don't take their own advice, if that makes sense.
Can you give us an example?
Like,
Like,
why are you giving me advice if you're not taking it yourself?
like unsolicited.
Okay. Well,
advice.
let's say if a guy told you don't be a hoe. I mean, that would be an example where he's obviously not going to take that advice, but it's still valid. I've just been stumping you the whole time, I guess. Huh?
Call her Stumpy for now.
Stumpy.
I like laptop.
I love laptop.
It works very well.
It's valid, right? Like, I mean, I get what you're saying, but like, there are times where the person dispensing the advice is giving you good advice, but it's just not practical for them to take it. And that's an example. If a guy tells you preserve your value, right? That's different than, a man. Like, we don't have to we got to create our value. So guys are going to run out there and smash girls, but it doesn't have the same effect as women on women.
Yeah.
So you're still going to stay with that thing? That's still the best piece of advice you got?
Yeah.
Jesus Christ. All right. Fantastic. What about you?
48 Laws of Power. Look it up.
That's a dangerous book.
Well,
Okay.
can you give us one of the 48 of those powers that you learned the most from?
Never act like you know it all.
That's a good one.
Okay.
I don't even think that's a law, and I've read the book.
It is.
Well, I mean,
What law is
always
it?
be a student in life. Don't
Yeah,
ever
it
act
isn't.
like you
It
can
is.
teach everybody everything. 'cause
That
you-
would be
definitely
law
is.
number
The person
one,
that knows
and it's
everything
don't
don't know
outshine
shit.
the master.
My favorite one is never outshine the master.
Go, Queen.
I've actually read the book, so I know.
Exactly, that's number one.
Oh, you read?
Dang, why y'all coming at my girl? Like
I'm
that?
sorry. I say
sorry.
everything in my own words,
We love
baby.
you,
I don't
though.
have to repeat anything from anybody.
Period.
But you stated okay.
Stated
Yeah, I mean,
You
we're gonna-
literally
we're
stated
gonna
the
use the
book,
book,
so
yeah.
you should. I'm not stating the book. I'm just saying the 48 Laws of Power. That's the
a
best
book.
advice.
That's a book by
It
Robert
could be a
Greene.
book, but at the
That
end
book
of the
is by
day-
Robert. Listen, the book is by Robert Greene. You said
And
that's
what
the
do you do
best
when you read a
advice.
book? You interpret it.
But he asked
You
you a
interpret it
question.
to
What was
your
the best piece
own-
of advice from that book? So that
Okay.
should follow up by a quote from the book, not your own interpretation.
It's my own interpretation.
You're not the
from the
author,
book.
sweetie.
Never said I was. Never said I was.
But you're
Never said I
literally
was.
You're good. You're good.
Never
Your opinion is your opinion. You're good.
At the end
You're
of the
good.
day, I
You're
can
good.
state the book.
It's fine,
and
but
at
that
the end of
wasn't
the
the question. But it's okay.
It's how I
It's
interpret
okay.
it.
It wasn't the question, but it's okay.
I'm gonna road you.
It's
If
cool.
I was you, I wouldn't take that from her.
I didn't even know she had that much to say.
What about
sorry.
you? Oh shit. What about you? Oh
I
shit.
already answered it. The Roth IRA. I'm sticking to it.
You had a lot of time to change your answer. I would say the best advice that I've ever been given would probably be
Exception
that,
doesn't make the rule. That's probably the best piece.
come on, I agree with you a few times, Myron. Don't do this. I would say that it'll probably be people never forget how you make them feel. So you need to always remember what kind of impact you leave on others, because people never forget. They might forget what you say, how you said it, whatever, but they'll never forget how you feel, how you made them feel. So try to leave like the best.
I love that.
And especially how you digest.
Right.
Yeah. Podcast.
Okay, never mind.
That is a very female thing to say.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, like
a girl probably told me that. So
like,
still
never
good
forget how you
advice.
make people feel. Like, bro, could you imagine? Like,
going through your life, shitty people, bad people, good people. I mean, fuck it.
Well,
to be honest,
my brain
you
isn't
here's
wired that
there's
way.
a difference between men when she was saying that. Oh, like, don't forget how you make people feel. Blah blah blah. In my head, all the times I got the best advice, I always felt like shit.
Probably true. Yeah.
Yeah, but that's the difference between men and women. Men got to experience trauma and really get it right to be able to figure shit out. Because it's like, yo, you're a fucking loser. Get your life together. What the fuck are you doing?
Yeah.
Then you're like, damn, okay, I need to change. But with girls, it's like, oh no, I gotta feel good to take the advice. And I think that's the big difference between men and women is that you have women can't handle the truth in general. Is what I've come to realize from interviewing almost 2,000 of you guys. Is that girls prefer comforting lies over uncomfortable truths.
Facts.
Right? Like, we don't tell women that they're fat, obnoxious, or annoying. We tell them that they're strong queens that love your curves.
Period.
But men don't get that same benefit at all.
She's a queen.
Huh?
Yeah,
She's
awesome. I like her.
But I will say you can get some best advice from someone that's shitty. Like, it just depends on, the advice. But yeah. Okay.
It just goes to show how different men and women are. Right, like women care so much more about how they feel, and if they feel negative,
you think on
they're not gonna-
emotions.
see, like y'all are not. I gave a lot of good practical advice here, right? But the girls aren't gonna take it because it was can't. Oh, it made me feel bad, so I'm gonna discount
Well,
it.
who said we wouldn't?
Bro,
be honest.
You've said some good stuff
No,
today.
be honest here.
You've said some
Most girls on platform
changing. You
are not
see a
gonna take
little bit negative, Myron. I feel like just a smidge.
She's realistic.
Just a
I'm realistic.
smidge.
She's realistic.
I'm realistic.
That's what it is.
Just a smidge. You've
Girls-
said some good stuff.
So are you?
Look,
Okay,
I gave him a compliment. Look at his face. Look at his face.
Because
It's going over your
And
head.
we
because
can't
everything
handle
is
the
going
truth.
over.
It's going over your head.
Your best advice that you said that you got. All I'm saying is that it's a very female.
Yours is going to take
piece
some
of
time
advice.
to process. That's it.
I mean, process.
I'm not going to count it as top 5 today. Maybe tomorrow. I'll change that perspective.
Women think on emotions, men think on logic.
That is true.
With girls, you have to tell them things in a certain way so that their feelings aren't hurt. With men, you can tell them straight up, like, you're a fucking loser. Can't tell girls that though. Can't tell a girl straight up she's fat. Oh my god. You know what I mean? You got to tell her, hey,
where's
you
black
want to work out with me or something? Like some bullshit.
Like
with men, you gotta, girls gotta like lie to each other. With men, you gotta be honest. So
when you shake your arm jiggle.
Yeah.
Babe, by the way, don't wear white. It's Black History Month. We're black
yeah,
all month.
What? Okay.
Because she's
What?
fat. Okay.
Oh,
That's crazy.
all right.
Okay, go ahead.
What about you? Best piece of advice?
Okay, so the best advice I was given is
Hey,
to love yourself. Oh,
Love yourself.
yeah, to love yourself because no one will love you if you don't love yourself. So
Period.
That's how I feel.
Niggas will still love you.
Well, yeah, that might be true,
Just saying.
but self-love is the best love. So, yeah.
Uniqueness.
Yeah.
Oh, I get it fresh.
Do you think self-love is given or earned?
I would say it's earned.
So then how can you love yourself if you're a loser?
I mean, you have to learn to love yourself. It takes time.
I think you would learn to love yourself after you earn it though.
Let me love you.
That could be true.
All right. We could look at it differently. That's fine. It's just very interesting because like the female answers are very emotionally driven, not necessarily as objective, right? It's like, oh, how you feel, blah blah blah. With men, it's like, oh no, you got to be very honest, brutally honest. Might make me feel a certain way, but hey, man, I got to take it in, right? And anyway,
We
what about you?
process it differently.
Best advice, yeah.
Mine is surround yourself with people who want the best for you. That's from Jordan B. Peterson's book, The 12 Rules of Life.
Oh,
The
shit.
Antidote to Chaos.
He's fire.
Shit. Dad was in the white. I mean, light.
What?
Chris, are you drunk?
Not yet.
Okay, where are we at here?
69
Chris.
Juan Jose.
I'm done. Oh, you talking about me?
Okay.
Nah, read it.
Elion goes $20. Martin, the type of guy to write with his left hand just to be a part of the small percentage who do. Fresh favorite meal to order from Wendy's is a 4 for 4 example. Okay. P.S. Chris is a bum. Thank you. I appreciate
Funny,
that.
bro. Funny.
I wish I could write with my right hand, but I can't. My first super chat to you, gentlemen. Please keep providing that value. My brother, you got all those bodies over there. You got all the bodies over there? What?
What the fuck?
What?
Yo, he listed all the names.
Come on, man.
What the fuck?
Some of those girls I didn't have sexual relations with, so you guys are off. Okay,
That's what Bill Clinton said.
Bill Clinton.
Yeah. Fresh and Fit, thank you for getting on my ass about fitness, working on bringing up my value and status, and putting myself above these silly 304s. Yeah. If y'all think I'm mean here, you guys should see what the daytime show, what I say to these guys.
The guys.
I have to get them to feel like shit to do what they got to do. Gregory Chubb goes, Fresh and Fit changed my life for the better. I've been watching you guys for over 2 years. I just want to say thank you for helping me on the journey to becoming the best version of myself. 28th birthday today. Can I get it down to Marco? Yes, you can. I got you.
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday.
I think you just turned 30, 45 minutes ago, right?
Oh shit! Happy birthday! Thank you. I didn't even realize.
I hope this year you're taking everything and you digest it properly.
Absolutely.
Oh,
Working on it. Always a work in progress.
All right.
So you're 30 years old. Okay, the decline begins here.
You know what? That's why this is the year to find my high value man.
I think you're beyond that point, bro. You ain't gonna get it.
I don't think so. That's your opinion.
All right, let us know in 10 years.
Yeah.
All right, 69-1, Jose.
If the show's still on in 10 years, I'll let you know. I'll let you know.
Come with the fire. You better just
So,
food.
Hold on. Do you think high value guy's gonna pick you when you can go get a 21-year-old?
Listen, I'm not worried about what you think, what kind of guy will pick me. Why are you so worried about what men want to pick?
I'm just
Are
trying
you
to
on the
align
list?
Reality.
Do you want to be on the list?
I'm trying to align your expectations with reality here.
Listen, I actually was making a joke. If you would have been paying attention, I was winking. I don't know what the future holds for me, and I'm also not gonna have super high expectations either. I'm kind of just, at this point in my life, I'm not even thinking about a man at this moment. I'm thinking about fully working on myself.
I mean, you're 30
as I should.
and you should think about working out.
And actually, I go to the gym daily. Follow me on Instagram. You'll see my journey. Yeah, it's not cap. It's not cap. Actually, I was actually heavier than this.
Come on over to
Rumble, guys. Come on over, guys.
I was actually heavier than this, and I go to the gym every day. So we'll see the progress.
Chris.
All right.
Rumble.
All I'm gonna say.
This nigga drop, bro.
Yeah, this is good. Yeah, come on over to Rumble, guys. Rumble.com/freshfit. I mean,
nigga, I ain't drunk.
I mean, okay. How about this? How much do you want your dream guy to earn per year?
Like I said, I actually haven't sat down to make a full list on that because I'm actually working on I'm working on myself this year. That's my focus.
Do you think you have more value to a man now or in a year from now?
I think that I am working on being what I want to attract. I think that I'm working on my fitness. I'm working on my mental. I think right now I don't have a clear picture of what that man looks like because I need to get clear on what I need to be at the moment for myself to make myself happy. I won't make myself happy in this state. And then once I'm happy and I'm clear-headed, I'll know what's next in the picture for me. Once I get clear on my career, once I get clear on myself, my self-worth, then I can start to nitpick and choose what I want in my life. So right now the door is closed for a lot of things.
That could take 5 years.
That's right.
Yeah, that could take some
You
time.
have no time.
I don't think that it will. I don't think that it will. I think that if I put intense focus on myself, a lot can change in a short amount of time. As long as I don't get distracted.
The thing is, you don't have a lot of time, though.
Oh, I don't have a lot of time. You're absolutely right,
Yeah.
which is why I'm choosing the time that I have left to intensely focus on myself. So that I don't put myself in a
But
place
here's the
where
thing.
I'm working on myself for the
can't
next
make
6 or
somebody
7
else
years
happy
and getting
if you can't
distracted.
make
So
yourself
here's the
happy.
thing. This is where
Facts.
women give
Period.
each other terrible advice. The man that you probably want he's
Didn't
gonna
you
want.
just hear what I said? Right now I don't want
Yeah,
anything.
but, I get that. But by the time you're ready to find a guy, he probably won't want you.
Then that's my cross to bear. What's the issue there? Then I'll die an old lady with like 90 cats. But let me get there when I'm ready.
All right, well,
I'm not really sad about it right
if-
now.
if
I'll be
you're-
sad about it later. I'm not going to focus on some fucking emotion I'm going to have in like 10 years. I'm focused on the emotions that I have right now.
Well, we know one of the biggest predicators on female happiness is children and a family and having a guy by your side. And I'm saying, if you want to find a guy, you might want to work on it sooner than later. And these things that you mentioned, finding myself, having my career in line and all this other stuff, men don't really care about any of that stuff.
No, I wasn't talking about career-wise and finding
mentioned your
myself.
career.
I was talking about fitness-wise. I can't expect to say, hey, I want a guy that wakes up at 5 a.m. and goes to the gym and takes pre-workout if I'm not doing that myself. These are hobbies and skills and habits that I need to start building for myself now. Instead of sitting here and telling you, hey, Myron, I really want a guy that makes like $100K a year. He wakes up at 5 a.m. He has all these habits. How the hell am I going to request those kind of
I know
things?
a lot of unhappy men in relationships right now with 21 and 22-year-olds. So, baby, please don't listen to him. Because at the end of the day,
I'm not
you
worried
make
about
yourself
age.
happy. You make
Dog shit
yourself happy.
advice.
That's the only thing that matters.
Dog fart advice.
Period.
She's 34 and single.
And I'm happy, baby.
If you say so.
Happy.
Stop the cat.
Mad guys after me. Ain't giving them time
That don't
to
mean
date.
nothing. Having
They wanna
guys
smash.
after you that want sex is
Yeah,
nothing to
like-
flex
They already
about.
got sex.
Yeah, of course.
And they still want me.
What?
So what?
They want you
What?
for more sex.
They already got sex. It's been years. It's been years of sex, and they still want me.
They
What's
want
the
more
point?
sex.
What?
They want more
Well,
sex.
why they want it from a 34-year-old when they can get it from a 21-year-old?
Because the value's not high enough to get the 24-year-old.
Thank you.
It's easy.
Yeah,
So they gotta-
now
it's
it's
easy,
because of
'cause that
that.
well never runs
Because
dry.
men only look at women for looks. Yeah.
You just said a man
because
has to piss in a park to show his dick in the park.
I just
And
said
then
what
you-
I would do if I had a dick for a day.
I know.
That's it.
They know
How
that
you
for
gonna
you.
calculate
Do you ever
that
wanna be married?
as me being with the dude?
Do you ever
I
want to be
was
married?
married for 9 years.
Oh, damn.
I had two
Okay.
kids.
Oh,
I
you
mean-
had two
And that
kids with
shit
a
didn't
husband.
work out.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean,
It
So
didn't
now-
work out.
so now
I
you're
already
free.
went down that route.
So now you're free.
I'm free and I'm fucking living my life and I'm happy as fuck.
So you hated marriage?
I could date whoever the fuck I want. I've never been dumped. I have dumped every guy I've ever been with.
What was the
Period.
lesson that you learned though
That's not
from
really a
Yes.
flex.
relationship?
It's not really a flex.
Well, I don't care if that's not a flex to you. That's your opinion. At
It's-
the end
it's
of the
not
day,
really
all
a
I know
flex.
is that I could get whoever the fuck I want to get, whenever I want.
You can get whoever you
Period.
want for sex. Yes.
Yeah.
But,
For sex,
but
for kids,
the
for
key is,
whatever.
can you get a guy, right, that you're actually attracted to and you respect and you admire and love to take you seriously?
I did.
Who?
And
You
it
wouldn't have
didn't
left
work
them
out.
if you loved and respected them.
Yeah.
At the end of the day, nothing lasts forever. Because where are you right now? Are you in a committed, happy marriage?
Yeah, Myron.
Are you? Myron?
Myron.
The male measurement
Myron,
of
the one that
success.
writes a book?
Yeah,
Myron,
see, here's the
committed
difference.
and married?
That's a good question, though.
Yeah, well, here's the thing. Men and women are not the same. We don't have the same sexual goals. Your goal is to find the best guy that you can and consolidate on him. Man's goal is to get as many girls as he
I
can.
already met my goal. So now what?
Not really. You're
I'm
single
supposed
now.
to go and find another one to wife me up and have more kids with? No, I already had my kids. I already got wifed up. I already got married.
So
What
she's on a
next?
path of no
I am
return.
happy.
She belongs to the streets.
You can say that.
I could belong to the streets. I could belong at home. I could belong where
Yeah,
the
of course.
fuck I
Men
want.
and
'Cause
women
at
are
the
not
end
the
of the day,
same.
I sustain myself, and I
My
don't have to
measure of
rely on
success
nobody
is
or no dick
a man's
to
measure.
make me happy.
A man's
Period.
measure of success is not, can I get married? Remember, we're the ones that choose who gets married. You're the one that chooses who gets sex. So I am the relationship maker. You are the sex maker. So what I'm saying is that that's not really an equal thing to try to say, because you keep trying to compare yourself to me as if we're equal and we're not. Men and women are not the same at all.
Equal.
Why, then why'd you ask, are you in a marriage or relationship? Like, that doesn't have anything to
Because
do
I'm
with the
saying
question.
you're trying to down talk me for being single at 34
Yes,
when I'm
yes,
telling you
yes.
I already had kids and been married and it didn't work out. So what I'm saying is that I've reached a point in my life where I'm happy being sustained by myself. And I could fuck whoever the fuck I want and still provide for myself and take care of my kids. So
You
what
weren't
are we
happy.
saying here?
Trust me.
Yeah, I don't.
No,
believe-
no,
yeah.
you're
What determines her level of happiness?
It's cap.
Please
And
tell me.
what? Here's the thing. She's telling you that this is what I mean when I say girls give each other advice that perpetually keeps them single.
I'm just curious.
And you even said it yourself earlier. And she's giving you advice that's going to keep you single too.
That doesn't mean that I'm going to take it. I'm just curious as to how you guys figure that she
But you were
isn't
way
happy.
more receptive to what she said versus what we
I'm
told
receptive
you.
to what everyone's saying. I'm an
So-
open book. I'm just asking questions. I'm not like
All right,
necessarily
so
taking anybody's
raise
side.
your hand if you want to be single and alone at 50. All right, then.
I just asked, how do you determine that she's not happy? What gives away the level of unhappy?
I can answer that because she attacked my job.
Well,
Dang, you holding on to that.
Fuck yeah, I am.
Here's the thing. I don't know if y'all have noticed when a woman's in her masculine a lot, like she is right now, a woman can't be in her masculine energy and be happy.
Okay.
She can't, and she knows that. But She's trying to deflect. Oh, well, you tell me if you're in a relationship or if you're married. Well, that's not my goal. My goal is to have as many women as possible. I got a few.
Nobody's
and that's
happy
where
every
guys.
day,
That's what guys typically want. Women want security. Men want a bunch of girls.
So do you feel like men at the end
happy,
of like?
So let's
does
talk
that
about
ever
statistics
shift?
again. Are happy people happy every day? Is that what you're saying?
What I'm saying is that you are very in your masculine energy, and I know a woman cannot thrive and be happy in her masculine. And based on your life choices of you leaving your husband, etc., you put yourself in a position where you have 2 children and you have to be a mother and a father, and that puts you in your masculine energy, which has been shown throughout the podcast. So I already know that you're not happy because you have to be in masculine energy constantly.
What if I love being in my masculine energy?
You are. That's a cope.
How do you know that?
Because women are not happy to be in their masculine energy.
Are you a woman?
Don't have to be. Here's the thing.
I do
That's
agree with
equivalent to
that,
me
though.
saying I'm
not
happy
gonna
in my
lie. I
feminine
do
energy
agree with
when I'm
that.
wearing heels.
No, I do agree with him though. I'm not gonna lie.
Women are not happy in their masculine.
There's nothing like being soft and loved on and like
Who says I'm
someone
not
taking
soft and loved
care
on
of
in
you.
certain moments though?
That's what.
Listen, nigga.
Men don't like
You don't want
masculine
makeup
women.
on,
That's what he's
like,
saying.
You have a big ass. You want a good dress. Trust me, you are not in your you want to be feminine, right? So simple as that. So you don't want to be in your masculine.
A woman can't be in her masculine energy and be happy, just like a man can't be in his feminine energy and be happy. If he's being emasculated by his girl all the time, he's not happy, he's miserable, he's
That's a
pissed
fact.
off. Just like a woman that's in her masculine energy all the time, she's not happy. She'll cope and say, I'm happy, I can fuck whoever I want. That's not true, bro. Yes, you can fuck whoever you want, but you don't want to fuck those guys. You want the guy, and he doesn't want you back. That's the reality. But women cope and say, I'm single by choice. No, you're not. You're single because you don't qualify for the guy that you want because he doesn't want you back. That's like me as a guy saying, I haven't had sex in 2 years, but that's because I don't want none of these bitches. Stop lying. You can't get them. Same thing. A girl that can't get a relationship is like a guy that can't get laid.
Like
So
you
was there a
said,
point
like
in
you
your
said,
life-
it's the woman's job to retain the man, right?
Yes.
Okay, so
The man that she actually wants.
Okay, so my thing is that if I'm a female and I am literally blocking a guy constantly and he's still coming after me,
Did you miss the part I just said? A man that you want?
yeah, a man that I want, I'm constantly blocking
Women don't
him.
block guys that they want.
Yeah.
I do.
Why? What?
Why? Because I don't trust them.
So I have a question. Was there?
You don't want him.
So I have a question.
I want him,
This
but
is
I
coke
want
on
to
1,000.
trust him.
I do have a question though. Was there ever a time that you couldn't get the women that you felt like you wanted? Because you just said like men's goal is to fuck as many women as possible.
Yeah.
Did you ever experience a time in your life where that wasn't possible for you? So that may influence a little bit of what you're saying now.
Rejection is a part of the masculine experience.
But did it happen often? Is the question? Because some guys get rejected like less than others. I feel like
Every guy
Gets
gets
rejected.
rejected
Yeah.
a significant amount. The guys that are best, the best in the world at picking up girls, only close 10% of the women they talk to. That's a 90% rejection rate.
okay.
So you don't know that because you're a woman. Like women rarely
I don't
get
look
rejected.
into stuff like that. I'm not gonna lie. That's a good piece of information to know.
So the part of the masculine experience is getting rejected, but girls rarely get rejected. So y'all don't understand, which is why women say nonsensical things like, I can get any guy I want. Not really. You can get any guy you want for sex, but can you get them for a relationship? And the answer is probably no.
That's the hard part.
If you really wanted the guy, you wouldn't block him. That's coping. Like this entire rant that you gave was coping.
It's toxic.
I wouldn't go that far.
I
I'll
was
just say
waiting
it's
for that
coping.
word to come up.
It's coping. So it is what it is, bro. Like,
La tóxica.
We got some more chats here.
anyway, but yeah, if you want a guy to take you serious, you're not going to have more value at 31 or 32 versus 30 years old now. But hey, if you
So do you suggest that women just go into dating like as they are? You don't think that there's a period, especially knowing that gap is closing, you don't think that there's a period where a woman should really lock in and focus up, or like is
no,
that
because because a girl should get married and find a man when she's at her peak. 18 to 24.
Oh, I missed the deadline.
That's exactly why you went back to your boyfriend.
Oh shit.
That's why you went back to him.
Let's be honest. All the girls that found a man at that time, where they at now in their 30s, though.
Married with children.
The rates are.
Let's look at the statistics.
I would have to look at the statistics. That's the thing. I don't want to talk
Well,
on
in the United
something.
States, it's a clown world because here the divorce rate is high and women
Right,
are
I agree with
incentivized to initiate breakups. But if a girl is with a guy that she loves, admires, respects, and gets married young, that's the best chance of overall happiness for her. Women derive most of their happiness from children and a family, not a career.
I agree with that.
So, I mean, if you know that most of your happiness is contingent upon a family, wouldn't it make sense to try to find a family when you have the most chance of getting said family, which is when you're younger?
It would make sense. I just think that this like dating culture here, especially in America, is so like that's probably why I have the mentality I have, like where I feel like you should definitely have like your mental right. Like you should definitely like try to align yourself as best as possible with the partner that you say you want to have. Like, but you keep bringing up the point of men's value, what men bring to the table and what women bring to the table. So that definitely makes sense. It's definitely a perspective changer. But I do still think like a part of it, like you can't be asking for something that is like so far out your reach either.
What do you mean by that?
Happens every day.
What do you mean by
She means
that?
like for example, like let's say you want a man that's successful. You should be somewhat on their path for yourself. I guess.
At least be able to have hold a good conversation with the man. Like you can't be a complete fucking dummy, like, and then expect a guy that's like super.
That doesn't necessarily always correlate. Like making a lot of money doesn't always correlate with intelligence and the ability to be a critical thinker.
A man doesn't really care
Right,
how much
because
money
Warren
you
Buffett
make.
definitely said that in an interview. So I do agree with that as
Most
well.
women don't know their value. That's on period.
Wait, what?
Most women do not know their own value.
I would argue that most women overinflate their value.
I don't think so.
You don't think so?
I think Look at all the side pieces in the NBA right now. Look at all the girls that are getting flown out just to have sex and not get nothing in return.
I mean,
there's so many.
Those
of
guys
them.
have leverage. Those women don't.
But that's what I'm saying, though. They don't know their value.
They don't have
if
much
they
value.
Knew
They're
their
with a
value,
man
they
that
would
has
agree to fly out
They're a dime a dozen.
I would argue what you just displayed is why women have overinflated sense of egos. You got average girls that can go ahead and get with extremely high top tier men off of Instagram. So if anything, it's skewed it where girls think that they're better than they really are.
Men also don't like masculine
women though that are
What was
getting. I know above average women though that are getting flown out and not getting anything in return.
Yeah, of course.
Well, but the point I'm trying to make is that average women have access to top tier guys. So in other words, women can easily punch out of their weight class.
But what I'm saying is above average women. I'm talking about the women that you're talking about, 18 to 24, have their own money, have their own jobs. They, no kids, whatever you want to call it. That's above average. Those women are getting flown out and getting fucked for free. And
yeah, because the men have more value than them.
But that's what I'm saying, though. A lot of those women don't know their value because look at the ones that they're wifing, the NBA stars. They're wifing a lot of women that are getting flown out and getting something in return. That's what I'm saying. A lot
I don't
of women,
understand your argument, though.
My argument is that a lot of women don't know their value. You're saying that a lot of women overvalue themselves.
They do.
Okay, but what I'm telling you is I know personally a lot of women that don't know their value. They undervalue themselves. So they're getting flown out and they're not getting nothing in return to these high paid men. But at the end of the day, these high paid men are wifing up and marrying girls that are not above average. That's what I'm saying.
That has
makes
really
no
not much
sense.
to do with the conversation. I mean,
Exactly, because it's proving your point wrong. Your point is that most women overvalue themselves, and that's not true.
they do.
Okay.
You can thank Instagram and social media, etc. Most women are very entitled and think they deserve top shelf men when they don't necessarily qualify for said top shelf men.
Women think they deserve the best without doing the work for it.
It's called ego, and a lot of women
Like
have it.
girls
That
have way
part.
more ego than men do. I mean,
Yeah.
That part.
the difference is that I mean, look at you right now. You've had quite a bit of ego, right? You've come on the platform, been fairly disrespectful, right?
Not disrespectful at
Nah,
all.
yeah, you
I
can
just
say
gotta go to
that.
the bathroom.
You
Excuse
can
me.
say that,
I'm going to the restroom.
and the reasons why you have the mannerisms you
I gotta
have
walk away and keep my
is
mouth
because you've been constantly reaffirmed that your behavior is acceptable, when in reality it's not, right? But you do that because women typically don't get told, hey, this is unacceptable, that's not cool, etc. And you've been fairly disrespectful during the podcast.
Yeah.
What did I say that was disrespectful?
And here's the thing I'm trying to explain. I'm multimillionaire, successful, etc. And you're talking to me crazy. So I could only imagine how you would treat a regular guy.
Okay, but what I'm saying, what did I say that was disrespectful?
See, the fact that you don't even know speaks volumes.
It's attitude.
It's my tone.
Nah, it was definitely attitude.
It's other things too. But but again, I say all that as an example to show that even women that are older, that have kids in tow, failed marriage, etc., have egos. So if you have an ego like that with your status, what do you think the average girl has? Because from a from a sociology hierarchy standpoint, I'm way above you, and you're still talking to me crazy.
I'm trying to understand, what did I say that was so disrespectful?
The fact that you don't know is the problem.
But you're not even giving me one clue.
Watch his back.
That's my point.
Watch your back.
That's my point, that you have lived such a privileged life that you don't even know what disrespect is anymore because it's that common to
My
you.
life is based on my choices, though. My life is based on my choices. It's not that I lived a privileged life. It's that I've given myself a privileged life. I've given myself the life that I had.
You missed everything I just said.
You keep referring to yourself.
Yeah.
Every single time.
I'm saying in general, women have egos. Okay.
I'm not disagreeing with you there.
Okay. So, and I'm saying that if your own behaviors show that you have an ego because you've been disrespectful on the podcast, etc. And the reason why you do it and you don't even know what you said that was disrespectful is because you've went through life without being checked a significant amount of times. And I'm telling you to your face, yes, you're a very masculine, disrespectful woman. That's the truth. And even other girls on the podcast have noticed it.
Because I disagree with your opinions, or
Facts.
because I disagree with...
A reluctance to accept the truth because it doesn't align with what you've experienced.
Okay.
That's what the issue is.
All right.
If I say a fact and you try to go ahead and say, well, that's an opinion. Well, what?
Okay, well, I'm grown enough to apologize for coming across disrespectfully. I'm apologizing to you too, Tiffany. I apologize for coming off disrespectful. My intention was never to disrespect anybody here on this show. So I apologize sincerely, wholeheartedly.
That's cool. I was just using it as an example.
I just wanted to display my opinion. And if it didn't agree with your opinion,
I stated facts, not necessarily an opinion.
So, like I said, I apologize if I came across disrespectful.
All right, cool. Accountability?
Yeah.
Okay.
Taking accountability.
Do we have more? Any
way more chats.
Yeah. Shit. Okay. Send me funds, more like send me food. Harpoon that whale.
She's in the bathroom right now. So.
What the fuck?
Thank God.
Yo, man. Johnny Powell, $20 goes, love the show, guys. Keep it up. Question: why do women scare away from military guys? Seems that females run when discussing jobs, and I bring that up. I'm military. Because there's a negative connotation that military guys earn less money. That's why they do that. And that you're going to be away from home a lot, which isn't necessarily true, but it is what it is. To the bootleg J-Lo, who won $30K in the cooking competition, half that is mine. Don't play with my money. That's from the IRS. Shout out to the IRS. Pat's Facts goes, F&F Success has just begun, #1 podcast in the world. Side note, Fresh, you deleted the video of Sneeko roasting Myron in the airport. Shit had me weak. 7 source of revenue, robot voice. Okay. Suncatcher goes, I'm a 27-year-old immigrant from Eastern Europe, moved to the U.S. 5 years ago, and now making around $100K a year as an owner-operator, and I'm shocked seeing everyone here complaining about everything. Y'all got so many opportunities. Eastern Europeans are OG. Yeah, I appreciate that. Shout out to you, my friend. 1-3, $200. I appreciate that,
1, 2, 3.
Yeah. $200. 1, 2, 3. And then he goes, again, plus 1 million followers, Nori-like leaders. Thank you, sirs. Appreciate that, bro. Thanks, bro. We're on the way to 2M very soon. Them boys goes, ladies, if a dude that looked like Chris slid into your DMs and you had to respond to him, how would you curve him?
Yo,
you want to go around the table on that one?
Sure.
I know you do.
Hey,
Yeah. So,
hey, do it, man. Fuck it.
So if he DM'd you, how would you curve him? The guy behind the screen.
It could be left on scene. It could be no thanks, or
would you actually respond to him?
I wouldn't respond to him. He's not my type. I'm being honest. I wouldn't respond.
How would you curve him?
Ouch.
And be like, have a great day.
Okay, what about you, Miss Podcast?
Pass. I don't know how to answer that.
Okay, so she's gonna pass.
Yeah, I'm gonna pass that one.
All right.
You can't answer nothing. What about you?
It says profile private or public.
Public.
Dang, it would depend on the pictures. Let me see his face again real quick on the screen.
You can pull up your IG, Chris, if you want.
Chill. That looks like somebody's uncle. Nah, I'm leaving it on scene.
Not the uncle.
Oh my God.
Somebody's uncle.
I already knew that they're going to get their revenge. What about you? What would you say?
Because it's Chris, I would open it, but I would leave it on scene because out of respect. I'm in a relationship.
She's on a relationship for Chris. Okay.
Okay.
What about you?
I wouldn't open it.
Period.
Okay. What about you?
Leave him undelivered.
Oh shit.
Oh, dang.
Period.
You wouldn't ask to get a laptop delivered instead? No.
Yo.
I had to try. All right, what about you?
Respectfully, I would leave it on red.
Respectfully.
All right, fair enough. What about you?
I don't know what you're talking about.
All right,
What
about you?
message?
I'm like notorious for opening and just double tapping. Like you could ask me a question, be like, "Hey, can we go on a date?" I'll like double tap.
Oh, you just like it?
Yeah,
Okay.
and then just leave it
Put a
alone.
thumbs up.
Yeah, I'm like, that's evil.
Yeah, fair enough. Michael
Let me
Mistro
go.
goes, it's my birthday. Shout out to Fresh and Fit, #1 podcast in the world. Question for the ladies. Favorite sex position? Free the tape, brothers. I need to start.
Okay.
Yes,
They want to hear
I
it.
think he also turned 30 years old. I'm just kidding.
Shut you, Michael.
Woof. That's a dog style.
Wait, nobody said hashtag free the tape brothers.
What about you?
Doggy style, because all dogs go to heaven.
Okay. I mean, that's an old movie, so
Hey, I'm that old, okay?
I know.
They call me grandma. I am grandma in here, remember?
Yeah.
What about you?
I don't
Miss
know.
Innocent.
I guess
She's a
like-
trucker, so I'm assuming truck girl.
Stop. No, I guess doggy.
All right.
Doggy.
What about you?
my god.
Doggy or missionary?
Okay. You?
It depends who it's with, to be honest.
A guy that you
Depends on the
actually like,
size, it
not the 23-year-old?
If it's a guy that I actually like, missionary. If it's not a guy that I really don't care about, then doggy.
Yeah, of
All right.
course.
All right. What about you?
I don't know what they're called.
She's so sweet.
You're so cute. I love you.
Literally.
All
Like,
right.
what is she
what
doing
does it,
here?
What does it like? I guess describe it.
Like that.
Wait, what?
I don't know what
Like
that.
the guy-
So adorable.
Like that.
Wait. So
Oh, she's talking about like when you're on top of the guy, but you're like one leg on his other leg, and then you're like grinding. She would say some sweet shit like that. She would.
So can you demonstrate it on her?
Come on.
You can get it. Do it.
No, do it. Like,
Do it.
can you show? Like,
I want to see it.
Do
Like,
it.
can you
It's her birthday.
Don't be scarred. Don't be scarred.
These in 2 days.
It's
so
okay.
Like
Girl, I can make it for a living. You can do it.
It's okay. You're not.
no negative. Sorry.
It's her birthday.
Come on.
Yeah, no.
It's her birthday.
Shit, baby
No.
girl, I'll give it to you for your birthday.
Okay.
Yeah.
What about you? What about you?
I would definitely say like it. I agree. Well, yeah, missionary. Missionary's fire.
That was easy.
All right. What about you?
Missionary is king, so.
Well, it's at least it's good to say that you ain't gonna talk during sex. So, all right. What about you?
Like being on top.
Being on top. All right. All right. Fantastic. There you go. Michael Mistro. And that's, yeah, free the Tates, man. Three Diglets goes, ma'am with the Chris Jericho jacket. Oh shit, that's actually pretty funny. Your boyfriend's mom doesn't like you, but do you like her?
Ooh.
Oh, that's actually a good question.
Remember, this is live.
That's a good question. Well, we know the answer.
Wait. Nope. Mari.
She don't like her. What?
Oh, you don't like her.
Okay. Shout out to Three Diglets in the house, man. TSK 907 goes, y'all brought up the daughter-in-law question yet?
We kind of did already with
we
the
did already.
Yeah, with the whole thing.
I don't think she's gonna be the daughter-in-law, bro, at this point.
Damn.
LC, $50. The fossil in the middle with the hoops convinced me to write Latin on top of Myron's book. She has unholy streets only. Hit the hallelujah button, Chris. Free top G. You have anything you want to say back to LC? Okay. She gave you middle fingers for those that are listening on audio. Demore, he's in the studio. We go, shout out to the team. They're doing the Lord's work and changing men's lives, including mine. Let's keep getting the haters to hate. I love y'all, dogs. Thank you, bro. Appreciate
Thanks,
that greatly. He's actually here in the studio.
Our Rumble rants.
Okay, Rumble. All right, cool.
No, last thoughts.
Oh, last thoughts? Chris, what?
Last thoughts.
Okay.
Okay, ladies.
Or any questions or comments that they had.
Okay,
Turn it to
ladies.
them.
Questions, comments you want to ask us, or last thoughts on the show? How's the
Yeah,
show
it's
for
y'all
you?
chance to grow.
What made you guys want to start the podcast?
Oh shit.
That's a good one.
Seriously?
That's a good one.
No.
Okay.
Yeah, seriously.
I would just say, man, like, helping guys become better because we went through a lot of, like, we took a lot of L's, a lot of losses as well. And then, like, for example, we started taking W's and so, you know what? Let's share knowledge with people because I think we have a lot to share and it was helpful. People liked it, got results, and then from there, we expanded to, the studio. So
That's good enough.
Yeah.
Answer, pretty much.
Did I answer your question?
Yeah.
No, you didn't.
Okay. Any other questions, comments?
No questions. I'm subscribed to my. Oh God. Subscribe to my podcast, Unique Talks on YouTube.
I can only imagine what we talk about.
Yeah, what do you talk about?
Not much.
We talk about relationships, monogamy, crazy stuff like that.
What?
So yeah.
Do you think men should be monogamous to women?
That's a trick question. I would have to ask a man that. I would have to ask a man that. I'm not a man, so I don't.
The answer is no. They don't want to be monogamous.
But no, they don't want to.
Yeah.
They don't want to.
Nigga, so all right, so tell me why should I, as a random person in our community, sub to your channel? Because you came here and it's like, to be honest, it's like you've been like, I don't know what's
That's
going on.
because I was drinking, okay? I'm tired. What the fuck? I'm tired.
Chris, leave her alone, bro. Because I don't know.
Chris been drinking too, but
yeah,
he been
nigga,
talking.
I don't know what you're saying either.
What the hell?
All right, go ahead.
Nigga,
Yeah.
I'm more entertaining than
First,
her.
I just want to say that Chris sounded like that character.
Well, this is
from
why the
South
top
Park.
podcasts are all male dominated, bro.
So I just want to say, like, Chris, why did you put that South Park character voice on? Because you didn't have that on earlier when you was calling me fat. If you would have delivered it like that, it wouldn't have hit as hard. Also, what happened to the hat?
The chat wants to know how much do you weigh? They asked.
What the fuck?
Yeah.
Nah, I weigh a lot. I'm not gonna lie. I'm a heavy hitter.
Well, I could get a scale.
But
if you
like I
want.
said, I'm working on that. It doesn't bother me for y'all to call me fat. I've been bullied all my life, and I'm from the Bronx. Okay, I could cuss some ass too if I saw what you look like. I could cuss some ass too if I saw what you look like.
I'm a guess 200.
But I'm actually surprised that a motherfucker really paid to really ask that type of question. That says a lot about your lifestyle. That really says a lot about you. I'm definitely over 200. I'll tell you that. I'm 5'8". Do the math.
Are you 220?
No, she's 290.
First of all, wait. Actually, let's start now.
I said 290.
Actually, everybody, put your money right here.
Yo,
And then,
tell me, why your shirt look like a Chinese takeout? Like fucking.
First of all, I wanted to help y'all out. Let's really talk about it. I really wanted to help y'all out. It says send the funds. I really wanted to help y'all out, but that's crazy. Don't worry. Next time I come out here, I won't do shit for y'all. So like I said, y'all want to know the weight. Y'all can really start putting the money out. Nah, I'm not getting on no fucking scale for y'all. You bugging. The only person I'm getting on the scale for is my BBL surgeon at the end of the summer. Please get up out of here with that.
Wait, okay. You gonna do a BBL instead of going to the gym?
No, I go to the gym daily, but I definitely I had a baby, so the BBL is BBLing for sure at the end of this year. I had a baby. There's some certain shit.
Gym and eating well.
I actually have started that journey, and like I said, I'm starting that journey so I can get a BBL.
Okay.
I have a game plan here. I had a baby, so there's certain things that the gym is not going to fix about my body right now. But like, when did this become the Nets body show? Like, I thought it was questions for y'all.
Yeah, no, we could do that, but I mean, you can absolutely get in shape. There's plenty of women that have had children that have great bodies.
Absolutely, I agree.
Thank you, man.
All right, so I'll take this moment to say, really, don't put it all on me. Put it on Landon Romano, because that's where I actually bought it from. A big influencer on Instagram. So if y'all really want to direct your hate, direct it towards him, because I was really just supporting a small business. But anyway. So a question for you guys, huh? So did y'all get bullied a lot growing up? I just really have that one question right there. You knew that was coming? I was looking.
Yeah, because
nobody hurt me, babe.
Yeah, well, here's the thing, bro.
Myron.
What?
Oh, who hurt Myron?
Yeah.
No. I really was just genuinely curious because this podcast has a lot of passion behind it, and usually that comes from people who've been bullied a lot. So
here's the thing: men have to go through trauma to become better versions of themselves.
Do you believe that for real?
Yes, men must suffer. Men must suffer to become better.
And
That's
that
how
is
it
your
goes.
testimony.
I mean, okay. So here's the thing: if you see a guy that's successful or a guy that has a good physique or a guy that has a lot of money, etc., 9 out of 10 times there has to be a lot of blood, sweat, and tears to be able to get to that point. Like you're just seeing the end product, but you don't see what it took to create that product. So for men, they must go through adversity to become the best version of themselves. Women don't, right? Like I've always said, privilege is visible to those that have it. Men are made, women are born.
Okay.
Because the things that make a woman attractive, she's born with. Young, beautiful. She could find a guy. There's 18-year-old girls on private jets. But who's paying for that private jet? An old dude that had to get the money, the 20K together to get the private jet. But he had to do that with blood, sweat, and tears. So men must go through trauma to become successful.
Okay.
That's where the confidence comes from.
I did have another question too. So what would you think if there was a woman podcast that was similar to yours? Like let's say you had a fire spitter, like Tiffany, I can actually see you having something like that. Like basically what they do. They're a men empowerment group, if you think about it.
There's many, trust me.
But do you think they're successful as this? Because this is a really big
Call Her
platform.
Daddy. What's the other one?
That's just one. They're trash though.
Yeah.
And would you guys collaborate with a podcast like that?
Nope.
No. Okay.
Well, I mean, so wait, what is the question exactly? Specifically.
So it was layered up. So basically, I was just saying if there were successful podcasts like yours, and then it led to the question of would you collaborate with a group? Like, would you have a sit down, not like a panel like this? Because we're obviously regular girls coming in with our regular opinion. We're talking about girls that do what you say, which is give women the hard truth. Would that be an episode that you would do?
We do that every day.
Yeah.
Nah,
We do that every day.
nobody here has a podcast centered like your podcast.
She has a podcast.
But it's not.
Put me on the spot. Yeah, I do, but it's different. It's like a,
I mean,
We've already established it's not quite the same.
The reality is, I hate to say it, but like most female content creators are not good at making long form because that's just the truth. Like,
check it out though, but it's different.
No, you're boring.
Yeah.
You're trash.
Yeah.
Oh shit! Check it out.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, most female content creators are not good with long form because women just tend to not be as entertaining as men. I hate to say it. If you look at all the top comics, etc., they're men. The top podcasts, they're men.
Okay.
Women are better at like short form content, like a lot of the big TikTok creators on Instagram, because women are able to market their sexuality and their looks, so they're able to get viewers that way. But when it comes to long form content, having conversations, etc., the most podcasts are male dominated. The only one I could think of that's female run is Call Her Daddy.
Yep.
That's successful.
I know that one, yeah.
That's female run.
Yeah, see? Don't even know.
But yeah,
No, I said I know
mean,
that one. I didn't say
there
I
aren't that
didn't know.
many.
I
So
know
to
that
answer your question, as far as like collaborating with them, there's not that many. And when we brought girls on that are like big on Instagram or whatever, like they're delusional too. Like what I've noticed is that the more clout a girl has, the more delusional she is.
I've seen it.
They'll think, oh well, they'll be ran through like did some host shit in the past and think that some dude's gonna take them seriously when there's like videos and pictures of them doing a bunch of fuck shit in the past. It's just not gonna happen.
Fact.
True.
All right, next.
Who's yeah?
Sorry, I have no questions. Thank you for having
Comments,
me. though.
disagreements, nothing.
Nope. I had fun. Thank you so much.
Are you gonna change for your guy?
So cute.
I'm gonna work on myself. Yes, I change.
So sweet.
And I will learn to have like research for what I state, you know?
Oh yeah, because the wage gap thing.
The wage
gap.
gap. Marion, the wage gap.
Because wait, you're
You didn't ask
you're
me.
26, right?
Yeah.
26.
Yeah, I mean.
I know, I passed my prime.
Well, no. It's not even about past your prime. It's like you gotta at this point you gotta shit or get off the pot. Like if this isn't the guy that you're gonna marry, then you gotta start looking for another guy right now.
I'm gonna shit.
Then if you're gonna shit, then it's time to acclimate and become a better girlfriend. Stop going out.
I actually stopped going out like this year.
dying
This year.
inside.
Start doing everything. Like start cooking and cleaning and making his life easier and being an asset.
Marion.
Okay, I got a question for you.
His mom will like me.
Because the fact that here's another thing too. I'm gonna give you some real game right now. The fact that y'all been together 5 years and he hasn't proposed to you yet is a red flag.
No, but his mom, man.
Yeah.
See, that means.
What are you laughing about?
But did you die fresh? Are you okay there, buddy?
He sure did.
Personally
melted.
victimized.
He's on the floor, yo.
What did he say?
Some fuck shit.
I think they're making fun of you. They're probably making fun of you.
I got a question for you though. Would you?
But here, real talk.
Damn,
if there's one piece of advice you get from the rest of the show, I'm telling you this as a guy. The fact that y'all been together for 5 years and he hasn't proposed to you is a big red flag. You're doing something incredibly incorrect for him to not want to. I mean, probably the breakup was a part of it, but the fact that he hasn't proposed to you is huge.
So how much longer do I wait?
10 years.
No. I'm already 26. I'm not in my prime anymore. How much longer do I wait?
I mean,
you don't.
That's tough because I don't know enough, but what I do know off of him not proposing you and y'all been together for 5 years is, yeah, you're doing something wrong.
And also his mom not liking you is
another big one too.
Another issue as well. Yeah,
that's
But would
a big
you
issue.
ever work on the relationship with your boyfriend's mom to ever,
She
if
has
you
to. She
want
don't have a
to, she
choice.
has to.
Yeah, I really don't have a choice. I either got to give in or shit or get off the toilet.
But are you willing to work on it?
Hell no.
That's the hard.
It's a yes or no. It's yes or no.
Fuck that bitch.
No.
Come on. It's okay to
Imagine
say
her
no.
being in your
It's
life
okay
for
to
the
say
next
no.
15 to 20 years of being your mother-in-law, being your grandmother
I
to
gotta
your
make a
kids.
pros and cons list when I'm not here, so I gotta decide.
It's a yes or no.
If you have to do that,
It's not a yes or no. I don't
It's
know.
probably a no. Are you in love with him?
We're trying.
Really in love with him.
My nails are gorgeous.
Yeah.
No, the answer here's the thing. Her answer is the answer. The answer is no. It's just that she's kind of tolerating her because she likes her boyfriend more, but it's like, whatever.
At some point, she's going to be too bitchy for you.
Bro, like that jacket.
She's going to be the grandma. She's going to be the mother-in-law, the grandmother. She's going to be like all in your face. You got to make sure you really, really like her or like her enough.
Yeah.
So I'm taking it as
I
no.
say swallow your pride and have a talk with her and make it work. That's what I say.
Swallow your pride?
Yeah, like you're Chris. Yeah, just swallow your pride and make it work with her because you're already 5 years in with this guy, and you just be a better girlfriend because I already know that since he hasn't committed to you, you're probably doing some shit that you shouldn't be doing.
Okay.
So it's up to you though. You can say fuck you and not take my advice.
So swallow your pride.
What
It's
about you?
So you're fresh, you're fit.
Jesus
How'd you guys
Christ.
come up with the names?
I mean,
It's a valid question.
Yeah, facts.
I'm fresh. He's fit. Next.
Does that mean he's not fresh and you're not fit?
Oh my god.
Pretty much. I mean, there you go.
All right,
Just a question.
Yeah. All right.
I don't have a question.
Oh, how was the show for you?
What?
21. All right, next.
Does she even remember what happened?
Oh, me. I didn't realize she wasn't still talking.
Vroom vroom.
I enjoyed the show.
Awesome.
Thank you for having me.
Valid points. Black Queen.
Thank you for having me on. And yeah, that's pretty much it. I also have a YouTube channel. I haven't posted anything yet, but my plan is to do automotives and trucking and
What's it called?
traveling. Candidly.
How you spell it?
CANDIDLEE.
Guys, go follow this Black Queen, man. Go support her, man. We love her.
He's in love
We
with
love
her. Fresh is in love with her. You're in love with her.
Thank you, guys.
Don't say that.
Yeah, a bit of a stretch. A bit of a stretch. But thank you. And that was all.
All right.
Oh.
I always love coming on.
Next.
Sorry.
Sorry.
I was about to give a compliment to my fellow left-handed man over here.
Who?
I'm left-handed too.
Okay.
But no, I always love coming on just because I always take something away from the show, the high value chats. Wow. No, I mean I you guys honestly help me become a better woman.
Become a better woman? Sorry.
Well, yeah, I mean, to be honest, I do take a lot coming on from the show. That's why I love being on it so much.
Sorry.
Oh yeah, coming on it. Yes, daddy. Yes, no. But
please don't
cringe.
I would never do that. No, I'm making me cringe. But no, but
Thank God.
I love like learning from you guys so much. You know, like you taught me to be more feminine, and that's actually worked in my favor. Actually, you know,
That's how you got your guy now, right? That you're talking to?
You know what? I picked him up at the bar outside of the Ferris wheel thingy.
Mm.
I picked him up at the bar, and I'm like, "Hey, you look nice. Where's your date at?"
Oh, okay.
Okay.
But you know what though? I literally like when that moment happened, I'm like, I'm gonna dial in what you guys taught me, and I snagged it.
Cool. All right, so
That's what it's about, man.
Yeah, no, you do learn something as a woman if you actually sit down and listen.
Okay. Yeah, and you're 35.
Fuck you! I'm turning 31 on the 14th, you asshole. God damn.
Wait, March 14th?
Yes.
Oh dang, we're all a couple days with
Yeah, I was born at 159, so my birthday is 314159, which is the equation of pi.
Oh, that's freaking crazy.
For all you math nerds
Is that
out
why you
there.
take cream pies?
Sweetheart, I take cream pies because not only I like them, but they also pay the bills.
I'm not mad at it.
capitalism.
I just had to make at least one point joke, just one.
Hey, as long as you just make a joke and not try to sit there and belittle me and insult me, you can make jokes all day.
Okay,
we're moving on, man.
Tiffany, what about you, Tiffany?
Not a question, but a comment.
Yeah.
I actually happened to glance over at the screen when one of the like little payment comments came up, and they were like, "Hey, that girl next to him is Alex. I ran into her at Blackbird." And I was like, "Oh shit, that was me." So I guess y'all.
Did you take a free drink from
It's
him?
drinks free all night, right?
Yeah.
Yesterday.
Oh, it's
Yeah.
girl night. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Wait. So
Like,
that guy who made the comments had dreads,
Oh.
right?
Yeah, I think so. I think I know who it was. Yeah,
Yeah.
he invited me
Black
to
guy?
his table area,
Okay.
and then we left and found cuter guys.
Oh shit.
Okay.
Sorry, I'm sorry. I mean,
damn.
that's the harsh truth. I'm sorry.
See, people
If you're
never
still
forget the way
watching
you
this.
made them feel.
I never forget how they look.
Don't do that.
That was mean, but I had fun. This was fun. Thanks, guys, for having
Sure
me.
you did.
Holy wannabe J-Lo coping hard. Men have two categories for women: single moms or sex only. City boys, we up 90% of your eggs are gone. You are spilt milk. Goddamn, nigga, or spoiled milk. You have anything you want to say back to him?
He said my eggs are spoiled milk, but I already got 2 kids, so I don't give a fuck about my eggs now.
Oh, damn.
Period.
All right.
Fire.
A 34-year-old single mom with multiple baby daddies is equivalent to a coked out homeless man who shits on his
She has only
That's
one baby
right. I
daddy,
only got
though,
one
right?
baby daddy, so he ain't talking about me.
Okay. Well, okay. Bumbleclap Bimbo in the middle has never been told no, and it shows. Kick her self-centered retarded ass out of here.
What the fuck?
I thought you couldn't say the R word on YouTube.
Oh no, we're on Rumble now. Dating a 21-year-old guy is not a flex. Like, what the fuck? That's embarrassing. That's from Nicole Too Smooth. That's from a chick. Okay.
Oh, Jesus.
That's it.
And we're done.
All right, cool, guys. All the ladies' Instagrams are below, so go ahead and send them a dick pic. I'm sure they would love it. Hit that follow button on Rumble, guys. Also, go get the book "Why Women Deserve Less." I break down all the things that I talked about on the pod as far as like the wage gap and all that stuff, debunking a bunch of
And
myths.
join the CEO network, man.
Yeah,
we're live.
We'll be back on Friday. We're gonna have Milo and them next week. Okay, because Sneako's gonna be out of town. But we'll have a call show for y'all on Friday, and after our show, we'll catch you